Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Tonight we're on the field at Woodbridge High School for a game between the home 7-0 Barons against the visiting 0-7 New Brunswick Zebras. I'm John McCormick. This is Kyle Anderson. And normally, Kyle, a 7-0 team against an 0-7 team, you'd mail this one in, but not tonight.
No, not tonight. Unfortunately, New Brunswick suffered a setback with a transfer student. They had to forfeit 4 games.
4 games that they won.
Yeah, 4 games that they won. And then probably because they ran into a buzzsaw against Saraville, had a big loss, but then they played New Brunswick, East Brunswick,
and North Brunswick.
And those were close games.
All close games. So really you're looking at a team that 4-3 or possibly could have themselves been 7-0. Every game they lost was close. So, but Woodbridge is playing on fire. They've won every single game so far. They're playing well.
Yeah. This is a game that we marked on the calendar earlier in the year, right around when they were 4-0. We expected both teams to come in undefeated, but right now you got to throw the records out of the window because that 0-7 is very deceiving.
New Brunswick would like nothing better than knock off an undefeated team. So
this is where you got to play spoiler.
Well, thank you folks for watching. Stay with us. Hello and welcome again to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. This is John McCormick, your full-time mayor and part-time wannabe sports announcer. I'm joined by Councilman Kyle Anderson, who actually knows a bit about football from a career as a high school player at JFK High School and Trenton State, now College of New Jersey. Kyle, welcome.
Hey, Mayor, how are you?
All good tonight. What a beautiful night. No wind, no cold. It's the perfect night for football at the end of October 2019.
Yep. This is a great night for football. There's not a lot of fans on the New Brunswick side, but the Woodbridge side is packed as it's senior night, and they're 7-0, and you got an excited crowd here to see a great game.
Yep, all the families are out. The captains for Woodbridge, number 7, Ali Lee Jr. He's the star. Number 1, Jesus Cabrera. Number 57, Sebastian Montlouis. And number 16, Anthony Santino. He is the quarterback.
Anthony Santino is a junior quarterback, throws the ball really nicely, and you know, everybody's watching for the running game from Woodbridge with Ali Lee, but Santino can throw a nice ball, and he's got some receivers that'll go out and get that ball.
That was Coach Joe LaSala, first year at the helm, and he's 7-0.
How about
good
that?
Start.
How about that?
I bet he's rubbing it into his father, who used to coach Colonia football. I'm not sure Colonia was ever 7-0 under Coach Benny LaSala, now the athletic director, but sure it must be interesting in the LaSala household. With I'm sure Joe is, you know, taking 7-0 and letting them know about it.
Yeah, this is a first division championship for Woodbridge in a long time, over a decade.
1997, I thought I read. Could be wrong. Here's the kicker. Number, who is that? Is that Majera?
Number 22.
Yeah, Justin Majera. He doubles as a really good wide receiver.
I can't see the numbers of the return men for New Brunswick.
It looks like a 2 maybe. Here comes Majera. On the team we got number 3, Quado Nyaya. Number 44 is Isaiah Jackson. Number 51 is Dylan Bradley. And the kick is pretty good down to the 10, where it's taken to the 15, 20, 25, 27.
So they'll have some decent field position to start the game.
Also on that team we got, looks like 33, E.J. Jefferson. Number 5 is Eric McCoy. On offense now, Jordan Harris is number 52. We'll be calling his name a lot. Number 92 is Javelin Andrews. 22 in the backfield is, well, we've said that, Justin Majera. So he's a receiver, a secondary guy, and a kicker. The Brunswick will start first and second at 10 from their own 27.
And they'll be led by quarterback Quentin Timms.
First run up the middle, and he gets a little push by the Woodbridge guy and almost barrels to a first down.
Yeah.
Looks to be marked a little bit short.
Off tackle play, and it looked like he was looking for some room, but, you know, Woodbridge didn't fly to the ball as they normally do.
So it'll be 2nd and 1.
For New Brunswick from their own 36-yard line. Woodbridge plays a 4-3 defense. Get you that at home after the second down play.
Receivers, one right, one left for New Brunswick now. Shotgun, handoff to number 4. He cuts around, got the first. Tackled there and crosses the 40 to about the 41. On the tackle, looks like number 70-something. He's hiding his number there.
And that was Nadir Harmon.
70, plain 70, Alex Martinez.
Okay. And Nadir Harmon was the running back on that play. 5'11", 200. So he's quite the load for a running back.
So 1st and 10, 2 plays for a first down for New Brunswick. 2 split right, 2 split left now, different format. 1 man in the backfield. Shotgun, rolling right, throwing left. He's got the receiver. He hits him, and he's taken down just short of the 50, but another 9-yard gain on first down. They can't keep doing that.
Tajay Moore is listed at 6'6", 215, so you know he's got to be a big target.
That's a nice target.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was, 6'6".
6'6".
Oh, I was never 6'6".
No. But you know, you never know. Right?
I am 61. I still got a growth spurt left in me.
They're at midfield.
This is going too easy for the New Brunswick Zebras if you're Woodbridge.
Yeah, they're moving the ball along.
2nd and 1 at the second and 1 already tonight from the 50-yard line. Shotgun.
Man to his right is Amir Alford, the one back.
Handoff up the middle. He's got the first by falling forward.
Yeah. That was number 22.
They look like they're going to mark it not where he fell, but where he stopped, but still looks like it will be a first down, and it is. So 2 straight first downs for New Brunswick.
And that was Jaden Mahan on the carry. He's listed as a 5'8", 160 running back, class of 2020.
Woodbridge does not want to give an opening drive touchdown here.
No, they really need to make a statement with these next few plays here and try to bottle up New Brunswick Zebras. There's a sweep left.
Big sweep, a lot of blockers. He cuts up and nothing doing. The lowest gaining first down play of the night for New Brunswick.
He still got, that was Amon Sanders, and he still got about 2 yards out of that.
They're giving him a yard on the marker over there.
Yeah, I guess he went out of bounds a little sooner.
Under second-year head coach Nate Harris.
I can't imagine if Woodbridge is 7-0. They've been behind a whole lot. We don't know the details of their wins.
Stand out on the 2003 title.
Well, I mean,
they were behind against Colony. Now that I think of it, Colony scored the first touchdown on the opening drive, and then Woodbridge scored 28 unanswered points to win 28-6. So they'll keep that in mind. Quarterback back to pass. Now he runs. Looked almost like a design play.
But he stopped.
Yeah, he stopped short. Number 44 again all over that one. Isaiah Jackson with the big stop. And now it's 3rd and 9. No, for 3rd and 8, he might have picked up a half a yard. That looked pretty designed. He didn't look like he was really looking to pass.
No, he planted right away and he didn't have the ball up to throw. So, you know, I think it was a design play, but he didn't have any running room.
Big play now for both teams. 3rd and 8. First challenge New Brunswick's had of the night. Shotgun. Going back, right? Looking deep, throws it. Wow, it's nowhere near anybody. What happened?
He missed his target.
He looked like maybe he didn't have a good grip on the ball.
Maybe not. He had 2 open, and then he had another guy stretching down the field, but that would have been a big throw from where they were lined up on the left hash. So it looks like they held him, and they'll line up to punt.
Woodbridge doesn't change a single person for the punt return team. That's a little odd. Ollie Lee is back. He is dangerous.
He's dangerous.
We have any stats on returning for him?
We'll be calling his name all night.
All-purpose yards. Lee has 81 on punt returns.
So they wisely punted
away. The punt
away
is really good. They're going to try to stop it. They do. They keep it in, and it's down at the 2.
That was a great tap.
Oh, that was
that
tremendous.
To keep that ball from going in the end zone.
That's the way they draw it up.
Yeah.
So So that'll pin Woodbridge deep. They're showing the number there. I didn't see who it was, but very heads-up play by New Brunswick. Now let's see if they can stop Ali Lee and company. He has rushed for 1,105 yards in 7 games.
Amazing. 184-yard average. 13 TDs already.
I show 123 yards per game.
I'm
that's Santino. Sorry, 184. You're right.
Yep.
I was looking at Santino. 184. Oh, he only played 6 games. That's why. That's why. No, in my head, I'm coming up with a number that's not 184. But that's because I was dividing by 7, not 6. I guess he missed a game. Obviously missed it. Wait a minute, no.
No.
New Brunswick, wait a minute. New Woodbridge must be 6-0 because no one's got 7 games played.
Yeah, Woodbridge is 6-0.
All right, our mistake.
Woodbridge had a bye week already.
Okay, yeah, they still have to play Bridgewater. You're right.
Yeah.
They had the bye week. My bad. So I called them 7-0 the whole game.
And Woodbridge, we were talking about their schedule. The last game when they clinched the division, they actually had a pretty competitive game against Perth Amboy. I believe it was 21-6.
Handoff Lee, still in the end zone, gets out, spins, gets a little breathing room out to almost the 5.
Yeah, he was standing at the letters in the end zone.
I know, it's dangerous.
The rest of the Woodbridge offense, tight end Jesus Cabrera.
Now they have a little bit of room, I should say.
And the guards, Jordan Harris, Zach Smoller, the tackles, Stephen Daramola, and Sebastian Montluis.
So Santino's got to be mindful of number 2, Tajay Moore, lined up at the defensive end when he's passing the ball.
Ali goes around, trapped behind, got lost yards, pushed back into the end zone, but it's not a safety because they look like they stopped him short of that.
Yeah. He was. I think he wisely went down because he felt his momentum going into the end zone.
Oh boy, not by much. Look where they're marking that ball. And boy, this is dangerous. What do you do here? Do you attempt to pass when you're inside the 1?
No, you just stay up the middle. Stay up the middle.
They haven't done anything yet with the 2 running plays. Let's see if Ali can break something.
Yeah.
So New Brunswick's come to play.
Yeah, you might be able to toss it, but New Brunswick, they look like a pretty athletic team, and but right now they're spreading them out.
Santino's averaging 123 a game. He's still got Lee in the backfield. It's great about Lee. He's wearing the pink. You can tell him right away it's Lee. I love that.
Go. And they're passing.
Going to throw it. Go deep. He's got him. Yes, he's got him. Keep going, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, to the 50-yard line. Way to go.
And that is to
number 22. Is that Justin McGarrett?
McGarrett, the kicker.
Oh, my goodness. You could see he had him. As soon as that ball was thrown, he led him perfectly in stride.
It's a great call because I didn't see that coming, but they came up in 0 coverage, and they were really designed just to stop the run. And Santino's got that perfect touch, and they wisely threw it to the left side, so he avoided number 2, Tajay Moore.
After this play, we'll see that again. No, we'll see that again now.
Wow, on the mark. That money was on the mark.
Here's the live play. Handoff to Lee. Lee comes off tackle to the right. He's got 5. He's got 7 yards, maybe 8. And boys, did Woodbridge need that play. Oh, my goodness.
That's a gutsy play when you're deep into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
On 3rd down.
Lee picks up 7. 2nd and 3 from the 42. Nobody in the backfield now. Lee comes in motion, gets the little forward pitch, turns the corner, cuts it up, gets nothing.
Nowhere to go.
A lot of running for nothing there. Lee went all the way across the field.
Nadir Harmon made the tackle for New Brunswick.
And another 3rd down, although this one is much less ominous for the Barons. They got 3rd and about 2. A long 2. Bagheera comes out now. I was going to say there was 12 men in the field, and thank goodness number 16 came off.
Well, I mean, then it wouldn't be a forward pass, I'm saying.
Here comes Cabrera in motion. He lines up. Now here comes Lee. Took the snap directly. Cuts off. Has a lot of yards inside the 30. Still going almost down to the 25. And Ali Lee picks up 15.
And the referees may have let him get away with one because if they broke the huddle with 12, and Santino ran off, they may have gotten away with him. I talked to a ref about that the other day, and they said sometimes they call it and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I don't know what made me count it. Maybe it looked like there was 12, and there was, and thank goodness he got off. Here comes Ali again with the direct snap. Goes left, cuts right, still up. Inside the 25, a pickup of about 3. Ali Lee has every carry so far, 6 of the 6 plays except the one pass to McGarrett, which got a 50-yard gain.
So when they do that, when Santino comes out, as he's coming back in, but that's their wildcat formation.
Now Santino and Lee are talking. Lee's looking at his wrist where he's got the plays.
Now Santino in there at quarterback with Lee behind him.
McGarrett comes in motion to the right.
2nd and 7 from the 24.
Snap, pitch to Lee. He looks up, cuts around, still up inside the 20. Needed a couple more for the first, but it's only 3rd down.
He's brought down by number 22, Jaden Mahan from New Brunswick.
Pick up a 4. 3rd down and 3 now for Woodbridge, and I would think, well, McGarrett, they told me, kicked the 34-yarder against Perth Amboy, but we'll wait and see if that's even necessary. If they get this, it's not. At least not for now. Lee in the backfield. Here comes Cabrera in motion. Snap right to Lee again. And he goes. He's got the first. He's sweeping right. He's inside the 15, out of bounds at about the 13. All Lee all the time.
Yeah. Quentin Tibbs, quarterback, also seeing time on defense, pushed him out of bounds. 4 minutes, 44 seconds in the first period, or first quarter.
Pickup of 6 on that, and it's going to be 1st down just inside the 15.
You know, it's not coming so easy. I mean, they had that 50-yard pass, but...
No, I got 4, -4, 7, 0, 15, 3, 4, 6. So,
yeah.
Other than the 15, he had a negative and he had a 0. First and 10 now.
You see his shoulder pads going up and down a little bit. He's breathing. He's huffing.
Now he goes off left tackle, comes inside down into the 10. Pickup of a 4 or 5. Let's see where they mark it.
You know, considering that Santino's been out like 2 or 3 plays, Lee has not had a break.
No, not yet.
You know? It looks like they're going back to it again.
And he plays defense too, so
and he's
not going to get a break. He kick returns and punt returns. So
and he's the punter.
Then he's the punter. There's not a play he's not on, folks.
No.
2nd down and about 6. Snap right to Lee. He goes right. Sweeps right, cuts it up. Inside the 5, down to just inside the 5, and he might have the first. Depends on the spot.
And it was known on social media, it was announced on social media that Lee actually received his first scholarship offer from Central Michigan.
Central Michigan. 3rd and a yard now. They got to get a man off. Let's see if they do. Snap it quick. They do, and he didn't get off. I don't think he got off.
The ball actually never made it to Lee. It was on the ground.
Number 9, Amir Wallace, picked it up.
Looked like it was a busted play.
And now you got 4th down. You're at the 7-yard line. You need 3 for a first, less than 3. What do? You go for it if you're Woodbridge, I guess.
Yeah, you got to go for it.
I mean, that's money for McGarrett. He'd make that in no trouble. With no trouble. He's a really, really good kicker. I haven't seen him miss an extra point all year. We've done 3 Woodbridge games.
And they've scored a lot.
Lee goes left, cuts it up. He's got the first.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think he does.
No.
Not where the guy's running, though. You can see where he's moving his feet.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to have it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a big stand for the Zebras.
Sure was.
And Lee's really not happy with the call. You could see him coming off the field. He's also, I think he's a little gassed. He needs a little break. They're giving him a break on defense right now.
That's good. Smart move by Coach LaSalle. Let's see that play again.
Comes up. Number 1 has his block.
That's a good block there. Oh, yeah, his knee went down. The ball kind of crossed, but his knee was down earlier.
Quentin Tibbs came in from the linebacker position, so he's a pretty tough quarterback playing linebacker there.
So both teams have good drives, but it come up short. Handoff, nothing doing.
No, Woodbridge is attacking.
9 guys. I counted 3 guys not on that tackle, so 8 guys were in on it.
It was number 32, Amir Alford, on the run. 5'6", 170. Sophomore.
Woodbridge, number 79 is Stephen Daramola. Number 23 we know is Majera. I don't know which way I'm pronouncing it. I'll probably have to find out at halftime. So it's second down and almost 10, 9.5.
They're taking their sweet time too. 3 minutes under now to go in the first quarter. No score. 2nd and 9 from their own 6.
Handoff right.
Oh, and he slipped in the backfield.
Lost yards.
And that was number 23, Jason Bradley, that met him first at the line of scrimmage.
In comes Zach Smolder, number 55, and number 33 is E.J. Jefferson. So the defensive, the secondary comes in, handoff. Tries to have a little slip, and there he goes, met by Majera.
Yeah, that was Nadir Harmon.
If I call him Majera sometimes and Majera the other times, at least I'll be half right. 3rd and an exact 10 now. Two right, two left, one in the backfield. One in motion now. Fake handoff, goes to the right.
Crossbuck.
He really was looking like he could have done some damage there. Let's see who got him. The guy down in the ground, he's getting up now, was number 33. We just called him E.J. Jefferson. With a big stop for Woodbridge, leaves a 4th and 7, and the Zebras will have to punt.
That's a big stand there, Mayor.
Let's see that one again.
Looked like he stumbled a little bit right out the gate.
But you didn't. Number 44 was great penetration.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah. And then Jefferson comes up with a nice tackle.
The presidential team, Jackson and Jefferson. Here's the punt. Lee fields it. Now he's got some room. Over the 40 down to the 36. So good run by Lee with the punt return. About a 14 or more yarder. So maybe he got a little benefit by that break.
Woodbridge drives some nice some field position here. If they can keep the ball on this side of the field, they're going to be in good shape.
So Woodbridge had a 94-yard drive the last time. Surprisingly, if you tell somebody you gained 94 yards on your opening drive, you think you scored at least a field goal, but nothing doing this time.
Especially if you got a 50-yard pass in there, too.
Yep, Majera split left with Cabrera. And we got Brown split right.
Spread formation, trips left.
And there's Long. He's going deep. He's got 6. Got him, but he probably wasn't in bounds.
I don't know. The referee looks like he's giving it to him.
No. Out of bounds.
One referee.
Oh, no, they're giving it to him.
One referee's giving it to him.
Wow, we got to see that again. What a play. I didn't think he was in. Yeah.
It looked like his right
Number
foot was
6,
out of
Jameer
bounds.
Brown. Let's see. Good throw. There he is. Let's see his feet. No, he got it in. He got that right foot in. What a play. Jameer Brown down all the way to the 6.
And Santino's got that fade route down pat.
Here comes L.A. Lee. Cuts it in. Going straight in the end zone. Touchdown, Barons.
All right.
6-yard run by Ali Lee Jr. Boy, he gets the touchdown, but give Brown the assist on that one.
Brown and Santino.
Oh, my gosh. Santino laid it up perfectly, and I didn't think he got that right foot back in, but that's why refs know more than we do. They're right down there, and we're not.
Absolutely.
And the replay showed they got it right. Here comes Majera. Snap, hold, kick, good.
He really gets a lot of height on that.
Eric McCoy holding. Always got to give the holder credits.
Absolutely.
7-0. What an open. I want to see that touchdown again by Lee. Didn't look like he had much trouble. Takes the snap directly.
So 52.
Oh, he had the left. He had the whole left. Beautiful. He could have gone straight in left, but he went up the middle and got it either way.
That was 52, I believe. Jordan Harris.
Yeah.
What a great lead block
He is a good player. We call him a lot all year, the games we've done.
He was pulling from that position over to the left side, and he actually got off 2 blocks on that play.
Lee could have turned around and went backwards around the end if he went swept. That's how much room he had.
looking at the dance team of Woodbridge, and the cheerleaders are not far away.
So Woodbridge strikes first. Just a little bit of time left in the first quarter, under a minute. And now let's see if they can hold the Barons, hold the Zebras. McGarrett to kick from the right hash mark. 51, Dylan Bradley on the team. Let's see who else is there that we haven't called yet. 14 is Anthony Alves. Here comes McGarrett.
We got
kick sideways. It's going to bounce weird, but it's fielded by New Brunswick to the 15.
Looking for a little
to the 20. Spun around and tripped up inside the 30, so okay field position for New Brunswick. They started at the 27 last time.
Jason Bradley swung him down. I thought he got his hand on the ball. It looked like he might have been able to rip the ball out.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And the 29-yard line for New Brunswick in their own end.
So we got Daramola on defense. We got Javelin Andrews, Jesus Cabrera. Still no Ali. Isaiah Allen in the backfield. He had a great play last game we did 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, and he just put his hands up and picked the ball up and just waltzed into the end zone. Defensive pick 6.
Wow.
1st and 10 now from the 28 for the Zebras.
Quentin Tibbs back in the shotgun formation.
Handoff, sweep up the middle right off tackle, picks up about 6 or 7.
Amir Alford with a nice little run off tackle.
5, 2nd and 5 for the Zebras.
And we give him about 6 yards, so 2nd and 4.
Have you looked at the PowerPoints recently to see where
No, I
the
have
Barons
not.
are? I know they're up in the top. I think they went down a notch, but as their teams win that they've beaten,
right,
they're going to pick up some more PowerPoints, so we expect them to be in the top 2.
And that's where this game, if they win, the forfeit really hurts them, because they would have beat a 4-4 team, and now they beat an 0-7, 0-8 team. No, it's a throw, pass up the middle. Oh, he's going to be gone.
Gosh.
If he can just pick up the speed. He's getting chased down by number 12. Not enough. He scores. He did get him, but too late.
Tajay Moore.
Wow.
The big receiver.
It looked like he was going to be stopped, but he cut back toward the middle and outran everybody. So just like that.
It was also that play action by the quarterback.
Yeah, he fooled me.
He did. He looked like he was going to hand it off. He did a nice pump fake, and then and he caught Moore streaking down the field in a slant, or a hitch, actually.
Now the all-important extra point. It's amazing in high school football how important the extra points are. So many teams are not as good as like Woodbridge, a team like Woodbridge is.
Yeah, let's see. We got number 25, David Cabello Perez.
Good snap, good hold. Short, no, it might have snuck over. It did sneak over.
He got it through. I thought it was going to get blocked.
Yeah, I don't know if it was blocked, but he really didn't get that over by much.
No.
But it doesn't matter. It's still 7-7. And just like that, Woodbridge, 2 big drives in the first half. Let's see the touchdown again. Watch the fake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't
just
a great
enough,
fake.
but it was just enough to make them hesitate. So
you're right about the size of that guy. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
He's a man on the field with boys.
Now, the last time I remember New Brunswick having a 6'6" receiver was Dwayne Jarrett, who ended up playing at USC and played in the NFL for a few years. It's hard to not put a guy out there of that size.
Yeah, really.
You just have an advantage over everybody.
And the first quarter ended with that extra point. Or I guess it ended on the touchdown because the extra points don't take any time. So, Woodbridge, well, actually, with the touchdown, the yardage in the first quarter was pretty even.
They're pumping the football up there.
Both teams with one big play on offense.
So we're not having a Tom Brady rule going on here. If the referee's pumping up the ball,
if the ref's doing it, you got to figure it's okay. It's when the ball boy does it that's cheating.
That's right.
7-7 is the score. New Brunswick locked in an early dogfight.
Good luck tomorrow to the boys and girls cross country team at the county championships in Thompson Park in Monroe. You got Ali down to receive. Let's see if they kick it to him. Wow, they do. Why would they do that?
Lefty kick, I don't know.
Ali coming left, cuts up, got some room. Go Ali, go baby, go! He's still up to the 30.
Number 13, Elijah McDaniel drags him out after he was tripped up. a lot of times, you know, team's going to put their best athlete back there. Why are you going to send the ball to him?
Why would you kick the ball to Ali Lee when there's another guy right next to him? I don't get it. You deserve that run against you, boy, because that is just not smart.
And he's wearing pink. How could you miss him?
You can't miss him. I love the fact that he's wearing pink. We can't miss him. I would kick it to anybody but him. I don't care if it's the second best guy next to him. I didn't see who was next to him.
I did not see that, but I tell you what, you know, I would not argue with a pooch kick or a squib kick when you have a guy back like that.
Or a kick to your right, but he kicked it right to him and gave him a running start. Oh, boy. 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff, Ali sweeps right, keeps sweeping right. He's going to be taken down behind the line by about a yard. Nice tackle there.
You know,
by
counting
34.
He actually lines up 8 yards deep in the backfield, and he's got a, you know, he's almost running for a first down.
So he gained 7 yards. He just needed to get 8 to get back.
Well, you get your money's worth with Ali Lee when you come to see a game here.
I like the sock too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Even if he didn't have the sleeves, we could certainly tell him by the sock.
A lot of the cheerleaders are wearing their pink, and football players in support of breast cancer.
Yeah, it's the whole month. All month they were wearing that. All teams we've seen. Maybe, hopefully it's against the defense, but it's coming from all over. It's against Woodbridge. That'll give them a 2nd and 16.
Full start on the Barons.
They'll go back 5 yards.
16 for the Barons. From the Brunswick 31.
31-yard line. But a very fast one as well.
And we got trips left over here.
2nd and 16.
He's going deep, going to the end zone. He might have him. He got him. Touchdown!
What a great catch.
No!
Pulled him out of bounds on that one. Again, we can't argue with the ref. He's right there on the left.
I'd love to see it though, but I thought he caught it. We're not
catch.
there. We're not there at all. But
so they got their isolation, which is what they were looking for, and boom. Let's see.
One.
Up.
Nope.
That right foot was up in the air and it came down on the white. So good call
3rd
by the
and
ref.
16. Yep.
Yeah. So we got Jaden
McGarrah right.
Yep.
We
Justin
have
McGarrah.
Cabrera. McGarrah left with Allen. And now it's a whistle.
Timeout New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
Yeah, all right. They just gave up a big play. It didn't land in bounds, but it was a big play, complete. So they figure we'll take some time and talk about this one.
Yeah, they've got to realize, like when Woodbridge comes out and that trips left, that they've got to pay attention to the opposite side, because it looks like they're going for isolation with number 6, Jameer Brown. He's already burned him on a deep route already.
But that's 2 passes they've thrown, and both have been right on the sideline.
Yeah.
They got to give themselves a little more room, maybe.
Santino puts it up there. He really got a nice
He
touch.
does. He's got a nice touch. He's right. He just hit him in perfect stride again.
That's perfect.
Just a little too far out of bounds.
And he, with them paying attention, with New Brunswick paying attention to Ali Lee, it's going to buy him more time than normal. When you have a great running back like that, it's a perfect situation if you have a quarterback that can get the ball out there.
Jameer Brown, Isaiah Allen, Jesus Cabrera.
Lee is in the slot also. He's on the inside slot. Here comes a jet sweep fake. He's rolling out.
Nothing doing. He picked it off. He probably shouldn't have.
He threw that into double coverage.
Did he? I didn't see him in the corner. Did he land in bounds?
He did. He did.
So they're
giving it to him on their 2-yard line.
That's as good as a punt.
Yeah.
Let's see that play again. I got blocked out from where I'm sitting.
Fake sweep to.
Let's see it again and again. Here it comes.
He was.
Oh man.
It was
he wasn't there.
Bad decision. He was covered top and bottom. You really had to throw a perfect ball for it to get in there.
But if you consider that a 3rd down, almost like a punt, you pinned him down inside the 5.
Yep. It works that way too.
But you know what? New Brunswick, we saw them in Woodbridge way back on a kick. Just the same thing. Regardless, it's New Brunswick getting the ball at their own 3-yard line to start out on this possession.
Get some of the linemen for New Brunswick. We got Jameer Brown is the center.
The first down at the 4.
5'7", 240.
Up the middle, nothing doing. Everybody in the middle on the tackle for Woodbridge.
There was a new ball carrier there, 34, but I don't have his name here.
Give him a gain of a little over 2. It'll be second and almost 8.
Did you give the disclaimer to the New Brunswick people that are watching?
No, I didn't, and I will now. Good point. We like New Brunswick. It's a beautiful city. I love your mayor, Mr. Cahill. I know a lot of people on your council, know a lot of people in the government there. Love going down there to the restaurants, but we love Woodbridge and we want to beat your team. Nothing against you folks. We love you. Second and 8. He's rolling left. He's looking at number 4. He's got number 2 with a little off. Oh, he could have picked that off.
Oh, no, and he's got
now
him
he's going to be gone again. Oh, my gosh. He's fighting him off, and he's got him down at least. Wow, and he's mad he didn't go further.
That was Nadir Harmon.
That's a different guy.
Yeah, because, I guess they're probably focusing on Moore getting the ball and rolls
I thought he was
left.
going to loft it to the other guy. He looked like he was going to have him. But he does the opposite. He lofts it to the other guy. He turned him around, the defender. That's what happened. And now he's off to the races, but he gets caught. Puts nice fight.
Yeah.
And then he kind of lost his balance, actually, by going back.
Yeah.
Allowed Jameer Brown to get him.
After he went to stiff arm him, he got another 10 yards, but he was stumbling the whole way down. But
so, bad luck for Woodbridge now.
That
First
play was
and 10 from the 28.
Good for over 50 yards there. Rolling out again.
He's got 16. No, he's got a short one. Boy, they're killing him with the passes now. He's going to be short. Nope, he's going in.
That's number
Touchdown,
32.
New Brunswick.
Amir Alford.
And Woodbridge is not ready for this passing game.
No, they weren't. Quarterback Quentin Tibbs rolls out. He doesn't throw a real powerful ball. He just kind of floats it in there.
He's got touch.
And 32. Amir Alford was able to get that into the end zones for the score to go ahead.
Tim Catalfamo is out at Watchung Hills Ridge. That's no score at the end of one. Big game for Ridge tonight. Watchung Hills has
Here's the snap. A little high, down, and it's in good. 14-7 New Brunswick. Let's see that play again.
Got motion left, and rolls out. Nice little fake. And just floats it over there. I didn't see the coverage that they were in.
Yeah, there's nobody near them.
On Twitter, Sports.
So we need another big Ali Lee return here. 9:07 left in the halftime.
See if things settle down or if it becomes a out west type football game or Somerville game. Just one bomb ways. I wonder how many touchdowns Somerville has.
Mayor, are we on Facebook Live today?
Yes, we are. Good point. Anybody watching on Facebook, welcome.
I enjoyed the game when you guys were doing it. I forget who it was, but I was going into New York to go see my daughter, and my kids were in the background giving me updates on the game.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome. High kick.
High kick, a little short. Fielded by the other guy this time, not Lee. It's number 5, and he's got some room coming around. Eric McCoy. No, it's number 6. I'm sorry, that's Jameer Brown. He's across the 50, so another good return for Woodbridge.
Jameer Brown is a great counter to Ali Lee. He has some speed as well, so when teams come over and try to stop Lee, he's a guy you get the ball into his hands.
Well, he looked on that run like it almost as dangerous.
Yeah.
So maybe you look at both guys from this, the films and everything and the scouting and say it doesn't matter who we kick it to.
You're right.
I didn't realize how good that Brown was at returns. Let's see if they got some stats for him.
Yeah, Brown's got some numbers this year. I know he's had a couple of big games this year.
Brown has 45 yards on kick returns and 35 on an interception return. So He just got almost that much on. Oh wait, there must have been a penalty. We missed it. I was looking up the numbers. Penalty brings the ball back to the 20. Wow, what a tough one. 30-yard loss for the Barons. Hand off to Lee. Comes up the right, still up. Oh, he trips up, but he gets the first down. Looked like he was tripped or tripped himself.
Brought down by number 15, Michael Altamirano.
First down for the Barons. In the game's number 60 now, Aiden Velez. First and 10 from their own 31.
Santino's checking that wristband.
Hands up to Ali Lee. He comes up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's going to be down probably a yard short of the first down, but a gain of 9.
He got some extra yards on that with a nice cut back to the middle.
He's over 75 yards now for the night, only in the beginning quarter or beginning third of the second quarter.
You don't want me hosting halftime. It's not something. Well, you and I have done halftime before, and that's why Dom's doing it now. You don't want me doing that's why Dom is doing it. That's why Dom.
Allen split left with McGarrett. Quick throw and outside to number 1 Cabrera. He turns. Good tackle by number 4 for New Brunswick, but it's a first down.
What the Barons needed, they got to move those chains. Keep the kids in the momentum. You don't want to go in the locker room down right now. I don't think they've been in that position this year. You want to go in there at least knowing that it's a dogfight, and you can go up easily with the score in the second half.
Jason Bradley, number 23 in the game now for Woodbridge.
That's Isaiah Allen spread out left. It's being covered by Michael Altamirano.
Oh, nothing doing for Lee this time. I thought he might have started running before the snap, Ali, but maybe not.
Keyshawn Davila, 5'11", 250. Made that tackle.
Loss of 4.
Usually those guys don't get a hand on Lee. It's usually the linebackers or the corners.
That one didn't work at all.
No.
Probably against Woodbridge.
False start on the offense.
Yep.
All right.
Did not
Second
need that.
down.
Now it's 2nd and 19.
That's a second penalty of that nature.
And boy, now you're looking at New Brunswick having at least one more shot this quarter, this half. So you don't want to give them the ball with this much time left. You want to at least get a couple more first downs and hopefully tie the game, but doesn't bode well with 2nd and 19 at your own 36.
And New Brunswick doesn't seem like they're having it right now. They seem like they've really figured out how to stop Lee a little bit. Or at least slow him down.
Hand off to Lee, sweep left. He's going to cut it up. Nice cut up. He's tackled now. He's over the 40 to the 42. He picked up 6.
But he's still got a lot to go.
Needed a lot more than that.
Yeah, so they're going to have to go to the air on this one. You know, it seems like they've got a little bend but don't break after that first 2 series of the Barons. You know, they put up a really nice goal line stance against Woodbridge when Woodbridge marched 94 yards down the field.
Right.
You know, so New Brunswick's not going to go away quietly, and they're not going to give anything up too easily.
They'd love to see a 1 in front of their record, not a 0.
At the expense of a 7-0 team? Or a 6-0 team?
This will make their season not going anywhere. They're not going to the playoffs. Everybody out now saying, oh, he was interfered with. He was definitely interfered with. He was knocked down.
I think the referees are going to look at that as that ball probably wasn't catchable, because it definitely was. It was a high one, and I don't know if it was behind them. They definitely didn't see the interference, but I saw the contact too. Yeah.
It was picked.
Yeah, it was picked off.
I didn't even notice it was picked.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering why they're giving New Brunswick the ball. All I was watching was Ali get hit. That's the 2nd interception in a row for New Brunswick against Woodbridge. And now this is dangerous. Now they got plenty of time for another score, and that would really put Woodbridge on its heels in the second half. So we need to stop here big time.
He's being pursued by Harris. And Brown comes up and makes the tackle. That was number 7, Amon Sanders. Listed at 5'7", 140. He's a junior for New Brunswick on the carry.
There's a flag down. I didn't see who threw it or where it was.
Officials conferring at the 40-yard line. Flag is thrown. The official call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that 15 yards?
That's ridiculous.
You can't have that kind of
penalty. I don't know what it was, but boy, oh boy, Coach LaSala has to be furious.
Yeah, not at this point in the game.
That is terrible. Now they're across into Woodbridge territory at the 46 with the first down, and they're on the move.
WCTC top 10, 1st and 10 at Woodbridge 46, 10's in the gun. One man in motion.
Fake jet
Caught
sweep
behind the line. Let's see who that was. There's the ball. He's walking now. You know, Mike, our guy. I mean, he was walking away. I couldn't see who it was.
I thought our guy was number 1.
Oh, with the tackle was Cabrera?
Yeah, Jesus Cabrera. Yeah.
I thought McGarrett was also in there, but anyway, 2nd and 12 now. Good first effort.
2nd and 12, but that clock's ticking. They're going to take their time.
Clock is definitely in New Brunswick's favor now.
2nd down and 12 from the 48 of Woodbridge for New Brunswick. Tips in the gun, trips left.
Oh, and they're going deep to their big guy.
He's got number 2.
And he's got him.
Oh, man, he's out of bounds at the 10. Wow.
Well, there was a clear height advantage against Lee. Lee was there, but the ball was there, and it was high. You got to catch it at its highest point.
He is a big dude, number 2. My goodness.
37-yard pass play.
37-yard pass.
I mean, so it's 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for New Brunswick.
Woodbridge is in a position that they haven't been in a long time.
No, sirree. A risk now being down 2 touchdowns at the half.
Something like that. 1st and 10.
They've only given up. Let me get to this after this play.
Tips in the gun. 2 receivers to the left.
Jet sweep to the left, number 3, Marcellus Blunt, and he gets into the end zone. A couple of missed tackles there.
Touchdown, New Brunswick, and it's 20-7. And what I was going to say, but in the 6 wins for Woodbridge, they've given up 12, 6, 6, 0, 6, and 7. They've given up 37 points in 6 games and now 20 in 1 game.
Yeah, this is just unfamiliar territory for Woodbridge.
Now for the extra point. Nothing's looked good for these 2 extra points they've made, but they've made them. High snap, up, low again. Hits the goal post. So a good break for Woodbridge, because if we can score 2 with the foot of Majera, we could be up 21-20, but that's a long way to go, folks, because we've got to really step it up.
Woodbridge's got to figure it out. Both teams have seemed to have had some success with passing. But Ali Lee's, he's been the bread and butter for Woodbridge all season, and it just seems that they have a bend but don't break attitude with him.
401's plenty of time to drive it down the field.
Let's see who they kick it to this time.
Well, you got Brown back with Lee.
You don't want to kick it too short because you don't want to give Woodbridge great field position. But if you kick it deep, you run that risk of getting returned on you.
I'd be worried about a sneak kick here. I don't know why. It's a perfect time to catch Woodbridge sleeping. Can't shake his cough. Here we go. It's a short one coming to Brown at the 26. Cuts left.
He cuts it back. He's going deep. You got to be careful. That's where you get a lot of penalties with clips. But
oh, hit him out of bounds.
Looked like a late hit, but
I thought it was a late hit. Now a little action. Now there's not a. I thought there might be a little fracas there, but it's the New Brunswick players hitting each other. Anyway, we get the ball to 40.
Barons will have a first down and 10 from their own.
He did well reversing field there.
Yeah, it's not bad field position. It's 3:48. Plenty of time for Woodbridge to work to try to get one more score.
At worst, they have to get a few first downs because you do not want to give the ball back to New Brunswick with the big playability they've shown. When they can hit a 6'6" guy in stride from anywhere.
Yeah, there's not too many people on Woodbridge's defense that can cover him.
So it's in the 50s. Atomic clock gets the temperature. It says 77. Sitting back is some equipment. But I want to see if we're back.
Man in motion.
Here goes
Hand
Brown.
off to Brown. He cuts up. Now,
oh boy.
Yep, he did drop. Nope.
Big tackle by Kishan Davila. 5'11", 250 came out.
He was down before the ball went out.
That was a big tackle.
Yes, it was.
Second and 10 for the Barons.
Going to force Woodbridge back to the air, where they've had the last two passes they've thrown picked.
Picked off, yeah. One was overthrown in a bad decision, and the other one was overthrown as well. So.
Here's Santino once again in the gun. Takes the handoff to Lee.
I'm not sure about that play.
Where to go?
I don't know what they were doing there.
Yeah.
There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Let's hope for it being against New Brunswick. Ali Lee is clapping, so maybe.
Face mask.
It is a personal foul face mask on New Brunswick.
And it's a 15-yarder. So that's
Nice
an
break.
automatic first down, and Woodbridge will have ball on the inside of the 50.
First down from the enemy 49. Let's see it again.
First down for the Barons on
I think it might have been on the line of scrimmage. I saw it right off
there
the,
it is.
right
There
off
it
the
is.
bat.
Right there. No, you
there?
got him.
Okay,
Yep.
that was it? Okay.
Here comes Lee. He took the snap. He's got room in the right. He cuts up. Still up.
Another penalty
Still up.
marker.
Still up. Oh, what? He stuck with it. That guy there stuck with it. He was gone.
That's why you tuck your shirt in.
15 on the play, but there is a
51, Jameer Blount.
You know, you're right. There it is, and that's why you're right.
be holding against the Barons.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. Holding against Woodbridge.
Yeah, we saw the flag right away. And but you know, Blount doesn't get his shirt. He doesn't get him. Tell the players all the time, just tuck it in. I know sometimes it's a nuisance. You don't like it to be too tight, but just tuck it in enough, and they can't get it.
Wow, they're way back to where they started almost.
Yep. Here's the flag right there.
First and long for the Barons on their own 41-yard line.
Here we go, first now and 20, and there we
Jumped
go
off
again.
Sides. Woodbridge is really out of sync right
They
now.
totally are.
Full start on the
Oh boy,
offense.
now it's first and
Repeat first
25.
Will be
They're falling apart. They just, at this point, better just hold the ball and don't give it back to
on
them.
their
Yeah.
own 36.
St. Joe's was a good win. Colonia is a good team. But then South Plainfield, Carter, and JFK trails off after there. North Illinois so-so. Got off to a good start, but it hasn't been as good since then. First and 25.
First down at 25. There's Brown.
Santino takes the snap.
He's going to go deep. No, he's rolling left. Throwing. Got McGarrett.
Gets it to
Cuts it
McGarrett.
across the 20, 50,
Nice
I
move.
mean.
Gets bumped out
Down
of
to
bounds.
about the 46, so he picked up about 18.
And he stops the clock, too.
And that's a great play on first down, but there's a flag on the play. Holding. Oh, my
boy.
goodness. What else can go wrong for the Barons?
And one of the things that you look back at, Mayor, is being battle tested. And if you look at New Brunswick's schedule, where they've got
Holding on the
Saraville,
offense. Repeat first down. 10-yard penalty.
You're right, they played a much higher
Saraville,
caliber team.
Piscataway,
Yeah.
North Brunswick, they've played some tough teams. They've got at least 3 or 4 teams that are from the top 10 in the county.
Oh boy, now it's 1st and 10, 20, 30, 40 yards. When's the last time you saw a 1st and 40? Timeout in New Brunswick. Why do they call timeout on a 1st and 40?
Because they want to stop them. They want to stop this clock and try to punch
but it was stopped. It was stopped there when they were done the penalty.
That's the clock. Okay, it hadn't started yet. All right.
I didn't know it didn't start. I don't get this one either. But
yeah.
What do I know?
You never know. Maybe he just didn't like the coverage. Didn't want to get beat for a big play. But
it's 1st and 40.
Yeah, you know, 1st and 40, man. You get beat for 40 yards, you got beat.
Because if you stop them and get the ball back, you need that timeout.
You're right. Absolutely.
Let me see what the scoreboard says. Let me try to get up here. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Yeah, they got one left. They've used 2 timeouts.
It's got 20 houses at the northern end of the Innocent Bridge. Parkway Bridge, County Bridge, and High Bridge there. So Casey is right over there. It's really
In Brunswick, you see them slapping hands and everything. They're riding with a lot of confidence right now. And the Barons are trying to figure things out. This is not the time. You see some guys, they got to get their attitude right if they want to get a nice drive here.
Well, 3 scores in a row for the Zebras, so. You got all 10? You got all 10?
I got them all.
I didn't hear you, but I heard.
Mayor McCormick.
There goes Lee.
Testing them.
Oh, he tripped.
Knowledge of Woodbridge Township, all sections of the town.
Give me the 10 again.
Mayor John McCormick is here. We're going to
Yes.
get headsets really close together here. You'll hear us on TV 35 later and him now.
All right, give me all 10 towns again.
Woodbridge.
Yes.
We've got Colonia,
Yep.
Avenel, Island, Port Reading, Caseby, Fords, Woodbridge proper. What else? What am I missing?
Seawarren, Menlo Park Terrace, and Hope Lawn.
Did he say Caseby?
What was the one in between Terrace?
Menlo Park Terrace.
Menlo Park Terrace.
Hey, that's where the mayor's from. Doing it better count, man.
All right. I like Seawarren. I love the park down there.
Yep, County Park.
I've ridden my bike down there. It's beautiful.
2nd and 40, and here comes Lee. He cuts right, still on his feet. Crosses the 40, still on his feet. And now he's forced back. Wow, he got lost about 8, but he's forward marked down to the 36. 37. They're gonna mark it.
You don't want Lee taking those hits either like that, because they ended up getting 4 players tackled him on that play. So this is a tiring first half for him.
Well, the good news is the clock is running, so it's still
in Woodbridge's hands. Yeah.
So they'll hopefully do a run here, not a pass, and risk the clock stopping. They should take their time now.
3rd down.
They're going to keep it on the ground. Lee there. They're not fooling them on these plays.
Nope.
So now you're going to get a timeout from New Brunswick.
And he might be closing in on 100 yards, but boy, it's been hard-earned. They take their final timeout on 4th and 11. They'll make them punt it and hope for the best.
Yeah, there's still enough time. I mean, if you get a decent return and get the ball to midfield.
Heck, I just throw 3 passes to the big guy.
Tajay Moore. And then the other one was Nadir Harmon, who had a nice reception also.
Number 2 and number 4.
Yeah.
Snaps over the head, so you might as well make them punt and know that New Brunswick can score right away because they have Tajay Moore, 4 catches for 177 yards. Absolutely.
Coming into this, I saw a couple of dads down on the sideline that asked me a prediction. I did predict Woodbridge to win, but I said this is a trap game for Woodbridge. This could easily be a trap game.
WCTC, you heard me talking to Mike Pavlichko. He's the guy calling the game live on CTC about the 10 sections of Woodbridge. I just heard them say that number four has 4 catches for 176 yards.
Already, wow. Number 4 or number 2?
The big guy.
The big guy,
number
number 2. Yeah, that's.
Number 2. Sorry, 4 is the guy that had the second touchdown. Low snap.
It's
going to bounce.
It takes a Woodbridge bounce. And they run it down.
The good news is that little roll getting in a couple seconds off the clock.
It did.
They're They're inside the 20, so I don't even know if they should probably have 3 plays.
To start the first half, and won't start the second. Take a shot here, Max, up by 13.
There's no reason not to throw the ball deep now, right?
I would take a shot. I'd probably go one to the sidelines and then try to get the next one, get another slant or a fade route.
What grade is number 4, the big guy?
Number two. He is listed as a senior. 2020,
Okay.
he'll be graduating.
I wonder if he's got any offers. He looks like he could play some college ball, man. The kid's got size.
Oh, college coaches will pick up the phone. You say, I got a 6'6", 215 receiver.
They don't go for it. I mean, they go for it, but they run up the middle. They're not throwing the ball in the end zone. I don't get that at all.
They don't want to make a mistake.
Why in the world would you go for a Hail Mary for the heck of it?
Just seems like they don't want to let Woodbridge back in the game. You know, you throw the ball up and say Lee picks it off, but...
Yeah, but he's got.
I would take a shot too.
Yeah, and he's got a whole lot of time, little bit of time to score. So I don't know why they did that, but coaches know more than we do. And Woodbridge is in the very uncomfortable and unusual position of being down at the half, 20-7 to the New Brunswick Zebras. We'll be back, folks. Stay with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would first like to honor our senior football players and families tonight. Our first player. For players, Jonathan and Anthony Alves. They are escorted by their mother, Maria. Both played football for 4 years and are in the STARS program. Their college plans are undecided. Where are they? As soon as they get to 30, maybe? The 30, I'll start announcing them. Nope. I need it because I have. Sorry. There you go. Our next player is Jameer Brown. He is escorted by his mother Latoya, father Henry, sister Kiera, brother Khalil, and brother Jaron. His activities are football, basketball, and the STARS program. His college plans are undecided. Jesus Carrera, escorted by mother Olga, grandmother Alina, and his cousin Emmanuel and Uncle Franklin. Jesus is a member of the JROTC and basketball. He plans to attend college for criminology and then enlist in the United States Army. Our next senior is Matthew Dizak, escorted by his mom Sue, brother Jesse, and sister Lindsay. He's played varsity football for 4 years and plans on becoming a police officer. Joshua Parnutsky Ingroff, escorted by mother Beth, father Henry, grandmother Valerie, and his siblings Henry, Micah, and Alexander. He plans to go to college for computer science. Eric Jefferson, escorted by dad Eric and sister Asia. Activities are winter track and varsity baseball. He's currently undecided for college but plans to major in physical therapy. Alexander Martinez, escorted by Coach Merlo. He's played football here and he plans to attend college and major in business. Sebastian Monlouis, escorted by father Mickey, mother Martine, sister Jackie, brother Christian, and other sisters Justine and Angel. He also is a member of track and field and plans on to go to undecided at his current college and play football. Kojo Nina, escorted by Mom Carolyn, brother Quasi, sister Maya, and friend Kobe. He's a member of National Honor Society, Stars, and plans to major in exercise science and become a physical therapist. Anthony Pelosi, escorted by Father Louis and family friend Marlene. He's a member of Heroes and Cool Kids, is an Eagle Scout, and is also a freshman mentor. He plans to go to college to study computer science. Anthony Price, escorted by his mother Janelle and father Demas.
That's my neighbor.
He plans to attend college in the fall. Dayton Rankins, escorted by Father Scott and Brother Julius. Plans on majoring in mechanical engineering. Manny Thermitis, escorted by his brother Charles. He is a member of the winter and spring track team and plans to become a lawyer. Daniel Trumpner, escorted by Father Bruce, Mother Lisa, and Brother Bruce. Plans to attend Middlesex County College to study culinary arts. Mark Vega, escorted by Father Alex, Mother Lorena, and Brother Alexander. He's a member of the Stars program and wrestling team. Plans to attend college to seek a career in firefighting. Dominic Sicardi, escorted by Mother Valerie, Father John, and Brother Anthony.
Oh yeah, Dom!
Plans to go to college and then enter into the military. Marquise Henry, escorted by Mother Tanisha, Aunt Tamika, his sisters Madison, Talia, and Kim. Plans to be an accountant.
Oh my God, it landed on your head. It landed on your head. It's on your head. It's still there.
Thank you to all of our senior football players and families.
Is that Kenzie? No, it's... No, that's Saudi. That's Saudi. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our senior football players.
Oh yeah! Yeah, boy!
And now for our senior cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader is Sadia Bogner. Sadia is escorted by mother and father Naren and Rob Bogner, her grandmother Jerry Bogner, sisters Ella and Layla, and Aunt Zelda. Sadia has been cheering and dancing competitively since she was 5 years old. Sadia self-admittedly works 24/7, but definitely makes time for the Ecology Club. She plans to attend Pace University to pursue her dream of becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner, and Sadia plans to work in a children's hospital. Next, we have Mackenzie Bork. Mackenzie is escorted by mother and father, Kelly and Billy Bork, and her brother, Tyler Bork. Mackenzie is varsity captain of both her spirit and competitive cheerleading teams. She has played volleyball and softball and is also an active member of Heroes and Cool Kids. After graduation, Mackenzie plans to cheer in college while studying pre-veterinarian medicine to become a veterinarian, as well as being part of the NCA cheerleading staff. Next we have Ashley Kish. Ashley is escorted by her mother, Kelly Kish, her grandmother, Judy Capadora, brothers John and Sean Kish, as well as Jayla Beckhorn. Not only is Ashley a member of her varsity spirit team, she's also a member of the Ecology Club and National Honor Society. Ashley plans to study animal science and biology in college to obtain her doctorate in veterinary medicine through a 7-year accelerated program. Up next is Juliana Favor. Juliana is escorted by her mother and father, Linda and Tony Favor, and her brother, Anthony Favor. Juliana is on the varsity competition and spirit cheerleading team for 4 years. She is captain of her competition team. She's also a member of the National Honor Society. And after graduation, Juliana plans to attend Rutgers to major in pre-dental, to become an orthodontist or pediatric dentist. Juliana also plans on cheering for the Rutgers co-ed Scarlet team. Our next cheerleader is Gabrielle Mitchell. Gabrielle is escorted by her mother and father, Jennifer and Jason Mitchell, her sisters, Julie Mitchell, and cousin, Naya Kovacs. Gabrielle is a member of the National Honor Society. She's also a senior class officer in the dance club, Heroes and Cool Kids, and a competitive dance team member outside of school. After graduation, Gabrielle plans to go to college for nursing. She would like to get her master's degree and become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Up next, we have Alyssa Molnar. Alyssa is escorted by her parents, Brian and Joanne Molnar, her brother Brian and his fiancée Charlie, her brother Andrew and his girlfriend Brianne. Aside from being varsity cheerleading captain, Alyssa is a senior class officer. She's president of the French Honor Society. She's the dance captain of show choir and a member of the musical. She's also a member of the drama club and concert choir. After high school, Alyssa plans to get her master's degree in elementary and special education so she can become a teacher. Our last cheerleader is Anaya Sosa. Anaya is escorted by her mother Isa Sosa, her father Gabrielle Sosa, and her brother Julian Sosa. In addition to the varsity spirit cheerleading team, Anaya is a member of the prom committee. After graduation, she plans to go to college to study physical therapy with the hopes of being a physical therapist for a professional sports team.
Yeah, Sosa!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please have another round of applause for our senior cheerleaders and their families. And now we, the members of our band. Isabel Orocho. She's escorted by Mother Linda, Father Javier, and Brother Derek. She plans to attend college and become an ESL teacher. Christopher Arroyo, escorted by his entire family of brothers, sisters, mom, dad, and grandma. He plans to go to college and major in nursing. Melinda and Melissa Arvizo, escorted by Mom Yvette, Dad Carlos, Sister Melody, and Cousin Matthew. Melinda plans on going into the Army as a supply worker for 3 years and then planning on going to college after she gets out. Melissa plans on going into the Army as a military police officer for 5 years, while majoring in online college at the same time. Haley Belmont, escorted by Dad and Joe, Mom Angie, and younger brother Joe. Haley plans on becoming a high school English teacher and hopes to study at Kane University. Anu DeViso, escorted by Mother Roberta, Father Lou, best friend Bella, and boyfriend John. She plans to attend Rowan University, study English, and become a college professor. Issei Goodwin, escorted by his mother and aunt, plans to go to college to study creative writing and journalism. Melina Guzman, escorted by Mom, Sister Louisiana, and friends Cameron and Maria. She plans to attend college and major in architecture. Anita Hodge, escorted by Mother and Father. She plans on being a forensic scientist with the FBI. Nolan Logan, escorted by his mom, dad, and sister. He is currently undecided on his future plans. Jason Peak, escorted by Mom Sherry, Father Michael, Brother Ryan, and girlfriend Skylar. Jason plans to attend Rutgers University to continue his marching career and earn a degree in electrical engineering. Matthew Repace, escorted by his mom, dad, sister, grandma, and grandpa. His future plans are to attend NJIT to study computer science. Krishna Sharma, escorted by her mother, Vandana. Plans to major in chemical engineering. Brianna Tulaka, escorted by mother, her father, and her close friend Grace. She plans to become a biochemistry major at Princeton University to be an orthodontist. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for our senior band members and their families.
All the way at the end. All right, Val. All the way down there with the number 20 in front of her.
Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention?
There's 7 of them.
We about to go off. When the speakers go loud, loud, loud. Everybody turn up. It's about to go down, down, down. Make the whole room scream, scream, scream. Turn the bass up loud, loud, loud. We about to go in. And we can't stop now, now,
Yeah. No, that's that girl that's always next to her over here.
Do I have your attention?
And we're back, folks. Woodbridge down 20-7 against New Brunswick. A 7-0 Woodbridge and 0-7 New Brunswick. Again, we'll repeat that it's really a 4-3 New Brunswick, but they lost 4 games that they won after being told they had to forfeit those games for using an ineligible player. So, nonetheless, Woodbridge is a half away from its first defeat of the year. And in the PowerPoint rankings, Kyle, this will be devastating because it'll go down as a loss to an 0-7 team.
Yeah, it would. And, Woodbridge right now, they've had some success throwing the ball, but then they finished up with 2 interceptions. So they've got to get that balanced attack back.
You said it earlier, they seem to have solved Ali. He still gets his yards, his gains, but he's not broken anything big.
Yeah. All season, he'd get a big break, and, that would usually cause the defense to kind of give up and just say we're done chasing them. But right now they give up the 5 yards, but they won't give up the first down.
The good news, Woodbridge receives the kick at the end in the start of the second half.
That's Brian Garcia to kick for New Brunswick. He squibs it this time, but he squibs it right to Brown. Not Lee.
Brown cuts up. He gets up to the 46-yard line, so great return for Brown. And maybe we underestimated Brown before when we were saying how much they were silly for kicking to Lee. Brown's had a couple of good returns in a row here.
Yeah, Ali's got to work on his lead blocking there. He got caught standing around waiting for Brown to catch up to him, and one of the players had the angle on him. I think Ali could have laid a nice block on him, and it would have probably given Brown a few more yards. But, I can't argue with this guy because he never comes off the field. He's always working.
Woodbridge seems to have, other than the big guy, the 6'6 guy, Woodbridge has the size advantage on the line.
And they're in a pistol formation.
Hand off to Lee.
There we go.
Bounces off a tackle, gets almost to the 50, a gain of almost 5.
So he meets, that's number 11. I tell you what, Quentin Tibbs has probably got to be the toughest quarterback I've seen on defense
Yeah,
this
you've
year.
been announcing his name all night.
He came up, and that was a nice pop that he delivered. Usually Lee can come up because of the momentum that he has, and he's pretty strong. But their quarterback, Tibbs, gave it right back to him.
2nd and 6. Quick throw. He's got a man open.
That's Isaiah Allen.
He's down inside the 40.
Smart play. There you go. Quick play.
You wonder if he saw that and just audibled it or if it was the play. He was wide open.
Yeah. And the way they did that, it almost seemed like they were going to go into almost like a hurry-up offense. And Woodbridge has done that a few times this year.
I've seen that a lot this year, right.
They should have, I wonder if they'll try to do that at some point to catch New Brunswick off guard.
Okay, in the backfield now and split left. Cabrera in motion. Hand off Lee. Off left tackle. Gains almost the first. He's pushed back. He's pushed forward.
There's a little scrum there.
Depends whether Marco. No, he won't have a first down, but he might have 8 or 9. Woodbridge showing a little spunk now.
Yeah, I can imagine what their halftime was like. They've probably heard some things out of Coach LaSalle they haven't heard since camp.
Girls soccer will be here Monday night. Letitia De Silva, Olivia Gatone, and Destiny Pagan are all division. Good luck in the States for Woodbridge girls soccer. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 2 after a gain of 8. Here comes Ellie. He's got the first. He cuts up. No, he might not have the first. Boy, he was open and somebody looked like they pulled him back.
Referee's not giving it to him.
No.
And, he's getting met right at the line of scrimmage. And they've gotten out of giving him some tosses right now, and they're actually taking him out for a play.
Well,
No, they're just bringing him to the sideline. I guess they're going into the Wildcat again.
This is 4-down territory. Now it's 3rd and almost 2. Lee in the backfield. Nobody split. Everybody tight. Takes the snap to roll. He's tripped up.
Wow.
It's going to be 4th and a couple.
That was number 4, Marcelo.
No, 40. The guy up there, he's running around the back now. He looks like he got him and then he ran around. Number 4 looks like it was him. Yeah, he was. You're right.
Yeah, Nadir Harmon.
He's limping though. He had a little bit of a limp.
I think he came in so quick and he took a shot there himself. But boy, he met Lee right at the line of scrimmage and lost yards.
Boy, they don't want to give the ball up here because now you're looking at a 3-touchdown deficit if they were to score. This is a huge play for the Barons.
Thing is, there's no secret when they're handing off the ball. There's not much of a secret who's getting the ball.
There it is again. Lee got the first, and then a couple more.
He does get the first. He took some hits to get it.
Yeah, he was popped. He is getting yardage the hard way. The CTC, they give a whole bunch of guys. We just have me and you. They're saying this is the most carries he's ever had all year to get his 100 yards.
Yeah, I thought I heard him, overheard him saying he has over 24 carries right now.
Right.
And, you know, you just want to make sure you have those legs. He's got the strength, and he's conditioned all summer. But this is one of the tougher outings that he's seen.
Back to Lee.
It was a nice fake to Isaiah Allen, but Lee gets the 4 or 5 yards, and that's
the hard
it.
way. Boys soccer on the road for Woodbridge Tuesday at Jersey City. Named to the all-conference boys soccer team was Piero Tafour, Kenan Da Silva, and Marcos Piastre were named all-division.
But this is still a pretty good football team. And I think they got a little bit of the news of the forfeits. And, of course, they had Brown Miller out. But, you know, they lost 2 games, 7-0 and 17-4. One of those games would have kept them in the playoffs.
2nd and 6.
Regular spread formation.
They're going to be sacked. No, Pico's got it. Lee's got it.
It's Isaiah Allen dragging across the middle.
Allen's confusing me because he's wearing the same sleeves.
Yeah, and he needs to tuck his shirt in too. You know, Isaiah Allen is a sophomore. They've used him a few times as a receiver, but primarily they'll use him on the jet sweep.
Lee's carrying his left hand in a weird way. Like he's holding it out. His right arm was moving as he walked, but his left hand was just kind of like he was favoring it.
Well, you hope not.
Oh, I hope not. 3rd and 1 now.
I really think they would have. It's a really shame.
Again, 4-down territory, so.
And they got number 9 in the backfield.
Ali takes it. He's got the first.
And that was number 32. Amir Alford on that tackle. They're coming in low and trying to hit him early in the line of scrimmage. They're hitting him low in the ankles.
Well, several times we've seen him literally tripped.
Yeah.
Looking like he was tripped, but that's where they're going for. You're right. 1st and 10 from the 15. Woodbridge would definitely love a score here and really needs it.
Sending in
at the risk of stating the obvious.
Jason Bradley's coming in.
Girls volleyball won the GMC White Division Championship. Nicole Bialy's All-Conference. Millie Mullings and Marialis Urino were named All-Division.
That's great.
Coach Jakovich, White Division, Coach of the Year.
PJ, way to go.
You got it. He takes the pitch now. He's got, these broke it in there, number 14, and he goes around. He cuts it up. He's inside the 5 and knocked out of bounds.
I guess they've been setting up that toss because they haven't run that.
No, they haven't.
You know, they got a nice little crack block on the corner, and it gave him just enough room and space so that he could get around him.
Well, I thought we missed the block, and 14 came in and forced him out. That might have cost him a touchdown, that little extra sweep he needed to make because of 14. I think it was 14. Watch him come in here. Here he goes and forces him out a little bit.
That was McGarrett on that block.
So he got down to the 5, inside the 5. No, they mark it at the other side of the 5.
So it's 1st and goal. See what we can do. This is
gotta
the way you
have
want
it
to come
here.
out. Yeah.
Gotta have it here, no doubt about it. Ali. Stopped and might have lost a yard.
Yeah.
Well, when the sweeps are working, the pitches are working, you got to get them ahead of steam.
Tibbs is down. He made a tackle, and I saw him grab the back of his calf. I don't know if he got a cramp or he's back up, but he was grabbing that calf right away.
Well, for his sake, we'll hope it's just a Charlie horse.
Yep.
So he's limping and he went down.
I think he's got a bad cramp.
That's be a big story for New Brunswick because, of course, like I said, Tibbs is also the.
Yeah, they're just pushing on his ankle. He must have knotted up his calf muscle.
Ryan Latham listed as the backup.
But he'll have. Sure.
Back to New Brunswick in the playoff hopes for a second. They still had a shot even after the 7-0 loss to Sayreville.
There he is.
Last week and 3 wins in the final.
Yeah, I didn't see him really get hit to his leg. It just looked like his leg whacked the other player from Woodbridge, but he probably cramped it out. Still down working on him, though.
And, you know, I wonder if the forfeits are the proper thing to do, because I think it hurts a lot more kids, 60, 70 kids who, you know, weren't a part of that.
You know, a lot of talk's been had about, in the last couple of weeks about the forfeit. How in the world could nobody in New Brunswick realize this kid was not eligible?
Trying to figure that out myself. I actually talked to the AD over at Bishop Bar, and didn't get a chance to talk to the AD at New Brunswick. But it's just it's a tragic mistake, you know. That's like the death penalty for any school.
But you got the coach, you got assistant coaches, you got the AD, you even got the parents of other kids, you got the parents of that kid. The only thing I can I think I heard somebody say it, is because the kid lived in New Brunswick.
Yes.
So maybe everybody thought because he went back to the school from Bishop St. Thomas Aquinas, and formerly Bishop Bar, that he went back to the school he would have played for had he gone to public school.
Yeah.
And therefore everybody thought there was no penalty in sitting out 4 weeks. I guess that could be the reason.
It could be,
but you're still at fault.
And there's a waiver. So there's a waiver, and there's 3 questions that they ask you. One is, are you leaving to go to a school for athletic advantage? So obviously that's a no. Then you have, is your address, are you getting a new address? And if you have a no one there, then that's a mandatory sit out. If you don't answer yes on any of those questions, then it's a mandatory sit out. But it's a very simple, but you know, and it's right on the internet. You could Google it and actually look at the.
Yeah, so they're not in the playoffs. They're not having a successful season because of a lot of people missing that fact.
An administration error.
And that's a shame.
Yeah,
so, second down and goal. The usual format. Ali in the back takes this pitch.
There we go.
Cuts it up. He's going to be in. Touchdown, Ali Lee Jr.
That's what we like to see.
It's the pitch, man. It's the pitch.
Yeah.
Get him that head of steam. It's different than he runs off tackle.
And not only that, they spread out the New Brunswick defense with that kind of formation, and so they have to respect the pass. But then if you can slip him in underneath on a sweep, get him in there. This is an important kick.
Haven't seen him miss yet.
A high snap, but he gets
money.
it through. There we go. Wow. He's good. He is good.
So just what the doctor ordered for the Barons, get the kickoff, take it down the field, score a touchdown, bring it within 1 score.
How much?
Let's go back to the TD.
So
lead block.
Great
good
block
one there. Yeah, I got to see who that was. He went in untouched.
55, and that is Zach Smolder. That was a great block.
I was talking to his dad when I went out to get my phone in the car. Bradley's dad and Smolder's dad.
Oh yeah. Yep. Those two.
They're calling for more blitzing.
Smolder's listed as a 6 foot, 230-pound junior. Good size.
The Bradley boys are pretty tall, right?
Oh yeah, they're at least like 6'2".
See, we got Dylan 6'2", 185, and we have
Jason's at 6'2",
185. Boy, they might be twins.
They're taking that whole twin thing seriously to the next level.
There's so many twins I know that have no size, total size difference.
Well,
and
mine,
look different.
yeah.
Oh, yours always were the same, but now they're getting different.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see where they kick it. All right.
Nice deep kick. Number 4 with it at the 18.
Got to get some coverage on it. They got a wedge going. Got to get them down. All right. 33-yard line.
17-yard return by Harmon, and the Brothers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line.
This is going to be an important stance here.
Oh,
got
yeah.
a player down for Woodbridge. I don't know who that is.
Looks like 50-something.
Wisconsin Delaware.
Yeah, it's
Mackenzie, the trainer, she did my knee when she worked for JAG Physical Therapy.
Oh, that was one of the Bradley brothers.
It was Dylan Bradley. Just speaking about him.
Glad he's okay, running off the field.
Dr. Swan out there too with Mackenzie.
Yeah, we got JAG Physical Therapy, and we got Dr. Ken.
Well, she doesn't work there anymore. Now she's the hired trainer here. Yeah, she's on payroll here.
Okay. I remember she was doing both for a little while.
I think so. Yes, she was. She was.
But she's been great. She really loves it over here.
Oh, I loved when she was terrific on therapy when I had my knee done.
Yeah.
So, big start. 1st and 10 from the 34.
This is a big defensive series.
Handoff left. Sweep.
Jet sweep.
Stopped. No, not yet. No, stop maybe a 1-yard gain. Good first play.
Well, they strung it all the way out.
He went a long way to gain a yard.
He did. He did. And, you know, when you're running that jet sweep and you're on the other hash, the good thing about it is you can keep running until you get around that edge, but Woodbridge strung that play out really well.
2nd and 9 now for New Brunswick. 35.5-yard line.
All right, we got one receiver to the right and 2 to the left.
Handoff up the middle, caught from behind. Big play there by number 1, Jesus Cabrera, and it sets up a 3rd and long.
That's the second time he's done that this game, where he's gotten running back right behind the line of scrimmage. So he sniffs out the play pretty well.
Boy, if we stop this here, we'll get the ball back in good field position, because they won't go for it on 4th.
Ali and Cabrera are asking the crowd to get into this, make it difficult for the players over at New Brunswick to hear their cadence.
Third and 7. Back to pass. Oh, he almost was sacked, and the ball is incomplete, and Woodbridge will get a punt.
All right. Great series.
A good, boy, I'll tell you, McGarrett was there. That ball was tipped by the receiver.
And
little different. That could have been something real big for Woodbridge. Maybe we can see that again. Let's see what happened.
A lot of pressure.
Oh boy, look how close McGarrett was to just keep it running right into that ball.
Yeah, that was.
Here's the punt.
And Jason Bradley was good on the coverage on that one.
High snap. He got it. He's kicking it, line drive. Get away from it if we're not going to catch it. And it's down inside the 25, going toward the 20. At the 20, Woodbridge will take over. So a good stand for the defense.
And this is a good opportunity for Woodbridge, where if they want to get down this field and punch one in, they can take the lead with their extra point. Right now, you see the body language of the Barons. They're pumped up. They're about to go out on offense, and LaSalle is getting these guys pumped up.
Pitch to Lee. Around the right. Good block on 14 again this time. Cuts up, and he's going to be short of the first. Pickup of about 8.
8 yards, and, you know, in the last 5 carries, we've seen 3 tosses now for Lee. So they
were listening to us.
There we go. We were waiting for that play, and they're finally running it. Spread him out and slip him underneath.
7-0 on the season. We'll be at Bridgewater Raritan next Friday night. That'll be a good one. Shadows of Route 22, I guess you could say. Not really. I guess it's kind of set back there behind that corporate park. Is the Bridgewater High School. 2nd down and 1 here for the Barons.
2nd and 1. Same lineup we've seen all night. Handoff Lee. Up the middle. Stopped, but not until he got the first, and then a couple.
You He gets that first down.
The guys from CTC keeping track. They say Lee has 136 yards.
Wow, at this point in the game, usually he's up there around 150, 160 on a lot less carries.
Yep.
So 136 yards, he's probably around 30 carries, right?
I would say.
That's a lot for a high school football player.
It's all him. I mean, I don't think we saw number 9 with one ball, broken play.
Yeah.
As we said before, he plays every play, so at some point you wonder if he'll get a little fatigued. There's the handoff again. Lee cutting left. Still on his feet down to the 38. A gain of about 7 or 8 and a first down. It was first down, sorry.
Did he get the first? No.
They had the first. Yeah, this is second.
This is second.
He got the first already, so it was a 6-yard gain. It's 2nd and 4.
That's a very north-south type of handoff. But I guess they're going to wait until they get a little closer to the end zone, a little on the other side of the field to start running these tosses. You know, this formation, they're going to run it right off tackle.
Lee gets it. Nothing doing this time.
Gets nothing.
And boy, that's a rough play because now it's 3rd and 4. And you wouldn't think they'd be going for a 4th down if they don't make it, but
no.
Let's see what happens. It's a big play for the Barons.
And at what point in the offense do you start going back and at least throwing the ball a little bit just to keep
right, keep them honest.
Yep.
Got to show them everything else, other things I should say, besides Ali left, Ali right, Ali up the middle.
You know, Mike, there is nothing that you can do more to impress people in a basic way than a basic knowledge of Microsoft Excel. If you have a basic knowledge, people will be blown away by the things you can do.
All right, this is a pistol formation.
Handoff Lee, cuts right. He's got the first. Still on his feet, almost to midfield. He's at the 49, a gain of about 10.
That's a great run there.
That is a Baron first down.
He's up near 150 yards.
Still about averaging under 5 a carry.
33 carries.
33 carries for 160 now for
There
Lee.
goes Zach Smolder looking to lead and get a nice block.
He outran his one blocker there.
Yeah, he did.
Over 150 yards.
1st and 10 from their own 49. Signs of a good drive here so far. Pitch this time, got some blockers up front. Cuts it up, cuts it back. Still, he gets popped.
He takes a nasty hit.
But he gained about 8. He gets up, does the rolling motion, so everything's good.
That's it. My kids tell me that's they're eating, you know, like when they eat with a spoon or something. I don't know
really?
What it means.
I don't know.
The athletes do nowadays.
I'm way too old to know what that stuff all means. 2nd and 8 now. Good drive for the Barons so far.
And they're about to run out of time for the 3rd period, but to get this play
There's
off.
a pass.
There we go. That's what you got to do.
Oh, hit out of bounds. There's a flag. Good play for the Barons. He was hit way out of bounds.
Okay.
Let's get away from him now. Don't do something stupid and get a penalty. You got the call. Stay away. He's not happy about it.
No, he's not. And, you know, I'm sure he probably got a few words from some of the Baron players.
Let's see it again.
You know?
This was no doubt about it.
That was
Dead ball foul, personal.
Oh yeah.
On the defense.
That was a tough hit, you know, to hit him out of bounds like that.
Yeah.
You know.
He was defenseless. He was up and defenseless. So the quarter ends. They didn't mark off the penalty yet, but it'll be down inside the 30, probably inside the 25.
Yeah, that is a great opportunity for Woodbridge right now.
Big break. But you called it. You said you got to throw at least a pass or two here and there to show them everything, and they did. It was a first down gain, and then a lot more. There's the Barons Band under the direction of Jason Kahn. I tell you, all of our bands, we've done the game every Friday night, and I've seen all the bands before the games and halftime, and they're all really, really talented.
Yeah.
I don't recall, earlier, years ago, all the bands being as good as they all are now. They seem like they've all gotten a lot better.
Yeah, they're playing more contemporary songs, and the kids are getting into it. It's just great to see that kind of school spirit, especially on a senior night.
First down from the 24 now for the Barons, inside the 24 by a bit, almost to the 23.
Now that they've thrown that one pass there, I think they can get back to trying to run it in and push it in from this area. I know they don't want to make any mistakes and throw any picks, but this is the area where Lee goes to work.
Or they set up the fake with that pass and then go the other way.
Oh, here's a handoff to Brown. And
Turns
Lee's
the corner. He's going to be. Oh, he
All
just
right.
ran out of some real estate, but
he picked up a few.
Yes, he did. He looked like he was going to get more.
Oh.
A 5-yard gain for the Barons.
Picked up 5 inside the 20. Respectable first down play. No, they're giving him 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Let's see that again. There goes Lee on the front. Good penetration by 54. Forced him out. Might have been better.
He was a big guy. He was running pretty well for a big guy.
And now this, let's see if the Barons can score. That extra point, as we said earlier, could be pivotal. But let's get there first. Handoff Lee. Cuts it up. On his feet. Over the first down, I think.
Close. Definitely close. They look like they're still giving it third down.
They give it to him.
Oh, they did. Okay. Moving the chains. Move the chains, Ali.
Coach LaSalle talking to Santino.
1st and 10 for Woodbridge.
10th play of the drive.
On the Brunswick 13-yard line.
That's pretty amazing. How about this one, Max? We're a minute and a half into the 4th quarter.
So defense has been on there for a long time now for New Brunswick.
1st and 10 from the 14. Pitch Ali.
Here's a toss.
Cuts it up. Still on his feet, taken down from behind.
What a nice pursuit there.
14. He's having a good game, other than the penalty.
Jarizell Bull.
Other than the silly penalty, he's having a good game. We've called him a lot on tackles.
Mess with the horns and you get the bull. Jarizell Bull. Yeah.
Gain of about 2.
That number 2, Tajay Moore, made that play possible for Bull because Ali had to cut up inside, and then he didn't have as much speed going, and Bull came up from behind and pursued him really well.
Looks like number 23, McGarrett, is coming off with the trainer. That's a problem if he can't kick a point if we score.
Yeah. You know, I could see right now a nice reverse for if Woodbridge has a reverse or a bootleg, if Santino's got some legs where he could get out there, because everybody's keying on Lee right now.
And now they're spreading out. 2 receivers left, 1 right.
There, and then now expect a toss then.
This is a strange lineup. You don't see this in Woodbridge.
There's the toss.
Pitch left. Open field, cuts it up. All the way back now, and he's going to get one guy to beat.
He got the block he needed.
Yes, he did, but he got inside the 5.
Man, number 32, Amir Alford, made a game play-saving tackle on that one.
Oh, I'd love to see that one again. He had a great block.
Yeah, there was nothing left, though. Nothing left, so they read it.
Watch him come all the way back. He's going sweep left, and he stops. Now comes all the way around.
Avoids 34.
That was a good block there, but he just couldn't get a hold off of number 32.
Yeah, Alfred
I couldn't
got
see
his
who
hand.
had the good block. McGarrett was into play there and came out now, so hopefully he's okay. It looks like he's okay.
So
3rd and a yard and a half. Obviously 4-down territory. I don't think they'd go for the field goal. Let's go, Lee. Handoff. Cuts. Up the middle. No, I don't know about the first.
It's close. It's close. I don't know.
He might have it. I think he's over that 4-yard hash mark. Although the first down's a little bit past that.
They're holding it 4th down.
Oh, they're calling a 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still saying it's a yard.
We got to get a little bit more
That's
blocking.
a weird spot up there. I can't, where the marker is, it's weird.
The defensive line is coming in. They know he's getting the ball, so
Right.
they're just going straight after him. This is a big, big play.
Now he goes up under center. He's got the first. He's over it. He's in the touchdown. Santino fooled everybody.
All right, Santino.
What a gutsy, brilliant call by the coach, LaSala. Quarterback sneak for a touchdown. It's a tie game. And as we said, the all-important extra point all on Justin Magera right now. He doesn't miss, folks.
Everybody in the building thought that Ali was getting the ball.
Absolutely. And there's no other back, so what else would you do except the sneak? But I didn't think of it. Come on, Justin. If you ever needed one right now, you need it.
13 plays.
Snap, drop, kick. Good. Good. Yes.
And he's good. 21.
All right, 21-20. Woodbridge over New Brunswick. What a comeback, but it's not over yet, folks. We need a stop and another score to make it safe.
2 opening drives for touchdowns.
Wow. That was, watch this, folks. He just sneaks up there and sneaks it in. You could tell as soon as he got there, he was going for the sneak. And he stayed on his feet. Look at the way he kept pushing.
You're right. You're absolutely right, because that nose tackle.
He could have gone down.
He submarined him, and he could have gone down easily. But he kept his balance. That's a great play for
Anthony Santino. All Lee all the time until that play. Absolutely. And what a big one.
So 9:24 left in the fourth. 1-point game. Woodbridge has got to keep the ball out of the hands of Tajay Moore, number 2, and number 4, Nadir Harmon. They've burned Woodbridge in the first half.
Well, like I said, talking to the parents at halftime, it's got to be some pressure on the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. There's a nice pooch. It's a good pooch. Now they'll get him right away. Good tackle. That was Jason Bradley or Dylan Bradley's 51, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can hold him to just over to the 30s, not so bad.
On their own 31-yard line.
Oh, yeah, considering most kids kick it to the 10.
So a stop here would be huge. Then Woodbridge would have the ball, hope for a sustained drive. A score would clinch it, because then you wouldn't likely not have New Brunswick getting the ball back again twice.
There you go. This is it.
Although they could go for 2, and they would go for 2. So it's still a 3 receivers right, 1 left. Looking quick pass on the flat. Let's see. Oh, he got around him. Uh-oh.
Those are the guys that I said you got to make sure they don't touch the ball. Harmon.
Probably on us if it's going where that was, with him running.
I think it's an offensive hold.
That would be great.
Yeah.
He is mentioning holding.
Yeah. I think it's an offensive hold. There we go.
Oh, boy, what a big play for the Barons. Offensive holding on a big first down play.
It was a downfield hold, so I think it was probably the block.
That's why I didn't think it was offensive, because it was way downfield. It was over the first down where the flag was thrown.
Yeah.
So that is huge for Woodbridge.
Really caught a break on that one.
Potentially devastating for New Brunswick. No, wait, what are they doing now? Oh, from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, spot of the foul, 10 yards. But I got to think, if I'm the New Brunswick coach, I have success throwing against Woodbridge. I'm going to keep throwing.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know?
And they're lined up that way. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Got to get the pressure in. Oh, movement. Number 14 moved.
2-men in motion, too.
Start on the offense. Complete first down.
So Woodbridge has New Brunswick guessing right now. They're making a lot of mistakes, mental errors.
Yep, 2 penalties. 1st and 11 now. Two receivers left, 1 right. The game's opening up for the Zebras.
And you got Moore out right.
And they're all looking to the bench. Quick pass in the flat. Stopped. Oh, not stopped.
So that was Nadir Harmon again. He bounced off of one player and ended up picking up a few more yards, but not a big gain.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Oh, had him right there. Oh, he bounced, knocked him right down.
And you don't want to, that's a terrible tackle. You don't want to lower your head like that. That could be, you know, a serious injury. You lowering your head like that.
2nd and 8. The big guy out right, split right. 2 left, 2 right now.
There he goes. Let's see.
Pick, tip. Oh!
Passes.
It was caught by the offensive guy from New Brunswick.
Yeah, the center.
And that's a bad catch because that set him back. He should let that ball hit the ground.
Yeah, I think he was afraid if it stayed up there that Woodbridge would have a shot, but, you know, knock that ball down.
Oh, now they're calling it incomplete. He didn't catch it. Okay, he did not catch it. Yeah, I want to see that again. It looked like he caught it. Nice play there. Tipping the ball was 50-something. Let's see who it was.
51 in the center.
Oh, that's a live. Whoa.
It was a forward pass, so it definitely wasn't a live ball, but it was live in the air. But I don't know if he's an eligible receiver after the ball's tip. Is he an eligible receiver?
I don't know. I thought everybody was after a tip. 3rd and 8. Big play, blitz, get him! Oh,
screen.
Got him! Oh, fumble! Got the ball! Our ball! Oh no, they're calling it down.
Yeah, Woodbridge read that.
Doesn't matter, boy. We got the ball back.
There we go. That was a great read by the Woodbridge defense.
And they came with the blitz. 55. That was 55 again. Bradley. I'm sorry, Zach Smolder was 55. Smolder's coming alive in his second half.
Yeah, those are some big plays.
I want to see that play again if we can. Here it goes. You got a split second before the punt. Here he comes. Wow, look right, they called the blitz.
Oh, Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson really came in there.
44.
Made a nice tackle.
And he's down inside the 20. Low snap. Got off a line drive kick. Let's see what kind of bounce we get. Oh, he touched it. Boy, that wasn't smart. That could have gone 10 or 15 more yards.
Yeah. All right, so Woodbridge can play a little keep away right now.
Decent field position. Nice, lead a nice extended drive. Well, you really, it's still a touchdown game, even if we score, because if they get a score, they'll go for 2 to tie. What excitement that would be! But let's get the touchdown first.
That's right. Got to punch one in though, and take a lot of time off the clock.
You think we'd ever go for 2 if you get up 7?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's what the book says, right?
I don't know what the book says, but it's interesting because then that game is over if you make it.
Is there a book?
I don't know. Handoff Lee, left. Got some room. Still up. Nope, he got about 4. But keep your eye on the clock, folks. The few first downs here. And Woodbridge is in very good shape. Whatever Coach LaSalle did at halftime worked.
It did. I think they just
came
got back
out
to
different.
the basics.
They came out different. Early score and then nothing the whole rest of the first half, and 2 early scores. First 2 times they had the ball here.
It's one play for 2 yards to take a 2-score lead. A lot of coaches elect to do that.
And I like it because
CTC's talking about a 2-pointer too. We're on to something here. 2nd and 6.
We don't make this stuff up.
No.
We hear it from somebody else.
No, I thought it all by myself, believe it or not. Handoff Lee. Sweeps right. He's got some room. He's going to curve it up.
Turn it up.
Yeah, but he just missed
a first down.
It's a first down, and he stays in bounds. That's what's smart about that play.
There you go. That's right.
I mean, just cockle stop on the change of the first down markers, but that's a smart play by Ali Lee Jr. Let's see it again.
Nothing
he looked
there.
Like, nothing there. He breaks it out.
And he just outruns him to the side.
Nice block by number 6.
He's got to work for all of this because New Brunswick, they're fast defense. They pursue the ball well.
But we need a bunch of first downs. That was the first one.
They're gonna be slow with
clock
the plays.
Is running. Oh yeah, the clock is our friend.
If he gets the 3 yards a clip, he could do it.
First and 10 from our own 49.
Pistol formation with a slot left.
Oh, bad snap. Oh, that was such a bad break. Oh boy.
Can't have that.
What an inopportune time for that. Now you bring up a second and a really long 17. But the good news, the clock is running. Boy, if they can pull a first down out of here, that would be something.
5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Woodbridge leading 21-20 over New Brunswick. Good one here tonight for the 6-0 Barons, and technically 0-7. Four forfeited wins. It's a tough one to say. Second down in the
Handoff Lee. Up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Still going. Cross the 50 to the 48. It sets up a much more reasonable 3rd and 7.
So Tibbs made that tackle again, the quarterback playing linebacker, and he's taking a hit too because Ali brought that hit right to him. Here he comes. Nice cutback. Boom. Good job.
He hung on there, but he was popped.
Yeah.
Now, the play tonight for Woodbridge.
3rd and 7.
They can pull this off and get a first. It's enormous.
So if they line up spread, they're probably going to be tossing it. I don't know if they're going to be putting that ball up in the air right now.
I wouldn't.
So, Ollie's lined up in the Wildcat. Yeah. Hard count.
Lee up the middle. He's short of the first.
4. He's got 3 more yards to go. 4 more yards to go.
4th and 4. They're not going to go for it, I don't think.
That would be. I'd punt that back there and just rely on my defense.
Unless Lee sees an opening when he gets that ball to punt it.
That's true. There you go.
If they over pursue one way, or if they line up for the return.
He's not punting, though.
Oh, he's not punting. McGarrett's punting.
McGarrett is punting. Okay.
Is this our first punt of the night?
Yeah.
Oh, we have too many men on the field. No, we don't. Sorry.
We didn't have enough.
Yeah. McGarrett with the punt. Let's get a good snap. Good snap. Good kick. No, not
a good kick. And Woodbridge picks it up and covers the ball. The offensive player from New Brunswick
Number 3 touched it. Oh, boy.
What a mistake.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a big opportunity there.
Who picked it up? Who was on top of that? Watch that. I saw 13 maybe? Oh, my gosh. 4. That's the break of a lifetime.
4. Trey Fudge picked it up. The younger brother, Tracy Fudge.
Oh, man, my man Tracy Fudge's little brother. That is the break of a lifetime, folks.
You know what that kid said from New Brunswick when that happened?
Oh, Fudge. You set me up with that one. I want to see that play again. We got to see that one again. Let's wait for the play here, though. And now all we got to do is sit on it. Handoff Lee. Up the middle.
Hold on to the ball.
Picks
That's
up
all.
5.
And he got a good run there. Yeah.
Neither team has used a timeout, so
here's the punt. It's a low punt. And he goes to grab it and it touches it.
And who's right there to pick it up with some? Oh, you see the guy with his number 7 with his hands on his head, knew exactly what. Number 4, you're right.
Trey Fudge.
Trey Fudge.
Great play.
I wonder if Tracy's in the audience.
Oh, yeah, he usually comes
always
down.
liked that kid. He was such a nice young man.
Great guy. Great young man. Good, and he's playing right now for William
Yeah,
Patterson.
I've heard. Somebody told me that in one of the games we had. 2nd and 5. Almost 2 minutes to go now. Another first down could do it. Still no timeouts by New Brunswick. Handoff Lee. Up the middle, and he's going to go around the end for a first down inside the 20. Hold the ball down to the 16.
Michael Altamirano brings him down. Tried to strip him, but Lee really clutched that ball pretty well. So he got a nice first down and held on to the ball and stayed in bounds.
Handoff Lee.
1:55 to go, and New Brunswick will have to start.
Look at that block from Zach Smolder right there.
Smolder's on fire.
That was a great block. He stayed on his block 4 yards, 5 yards downfield.
What are they doing in the league?
Tying the shoe.
They got to be doing more than that. I hope it's nothing. I hope it's nothing more than that. But nope, you're right. Oh, I thought it was somebody else out there, his own player. All right. Still no timeouts from New Brunswick. What are they thinking?
I don't know. They've got to have them.
They got 3.
Yeah.
Lee left, caught behind the line, works his way across. More time on the clock, still running, and they finally call timeout. Their first one.
1:15 seconds.
Somebody explain that to me, folks.
I have no idea. I think they were banking on the fact that they were going to, that they were going to stop the Woodbridge offense, and they didn't.
They should have called the timeout after the first play after the turnover.
You never want to go back into the locker room with a timeout in your pocket.
They're not going to the locker room. They're going on the bus.
They're going on the bus. You're right.
And we said it, boy, that extra point was the difference.
There it was. We said it might come back and haunt him.
Yep.
Sure enough, it did.
Justin McGarrah, I've seen 4 games and he's not missed, and he had at least a field goal. We heard his mom told me it before the game. That kid used to run flyers for me, or for us actually, years ago.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, nice little,
awesome.
little kid, but I haven't seen him in a while.
It's great when the kids get involved and at least understand their local politics.
Yeah.
Teaches them a lot.
No, his mom and I have known each other for a long time. She was very involved in the Port Reading Saints cheerleaders.
Very good, yeah. It's
and suddenly that little kid running flyers at age 8 now is a 17-year-old kicker, receiver, defensive back.
An exceptional kicker, too.
Oh, boy. He's the difference in this game, folks.
He is.
But it's not over yet. Let's get a couple of more plays. And again, somebody explain to me why they didn't call a timeout before 1:15 to go. 2nd and 9.
Just keep it up the middle.
Keep the ball in your hands.
There you go. Just right
Ali
there.
Lee, bounce back.
Hit hard.
They're calling timeout again.
Okay.
So they may get the ball back.
There's a chance.
But when they do, it'll be, I don't know.
Is it third
40
down yet or
seconds left. It's third down.
Okay.
Let's see the replay of that. Lee goes up. He gets met right there by number 11. Oh, boy.
Man.
Tibbs sent him backwards. Tibbs is a player.
He is.
What grade is he?
He is a junior.
Okay.
He's only 5'7", 165, but he seems to be pretty strong.
Little
spark plug there.
Spark plug.
Fire hydrant.
Yeah. Fire. That's what the word I'm looking for. Fire hydrant. Words.
He's playing a heck of a game, and I tell you what, regardless of what has gone on with the New Brunswick football team, these kids are playing hard.
Oh,
they
are.
Really
they are. They did not come in here. They had no shot at the playoffs. I mean, they actually had a shot. Even after losing 4, they still had a shot at the playoffs on power points because they beat a really good Piscataway team.
They did.
It just didn't work out for them, but we said in the beginning this was their season. They wanted to knock off an undefeated team. They haven't yet. There's the pitch to Lee. Hold on to the ball, Ali.
Yeah, don't stay up. Yeah.
Timeout again.
When you start spinning.
Penalty.
They saw number 2 just give somebody a shove.
That's the end of the game if that's the case. If it's against New Brunswick.
Yeah, because now you're going to put the ball down on the 2-yard line.
It'll be a first down. Game's over. That is not smart.
Yeah, you get the first down, take a couple of knees, and go in with a 1-point win.
Stop it. You got the ball back. Stop. Don't do anything. Game, set, match, folks. As long as he puts that inside the first down marker. Oh, it's short of it. No, but boy, it's short of it.
They did ball, personal foul on the Zebras.
The Barons will need to only take 2 kneel downs to win this game. What a heartbreaker for the Zebras because
that's the first down, so this is it.
Now technically, I believe they should get their timeout back. I don't know if they will get their timeout.
The question is, will they get their timeout back? He did it after the game. He did it after the timeout. I don't think why they would give it back to him. They called the timeout, then he shoved the guy. Oh, boy, that is just awful football for New Brunswick. We can kneel 3 times, or 20 need to kneel twice. They don't have any timeouts left. There goes.
Why did he? Oh, okay.
He should have kneeled. It still says 4th down. I'm confused. It wasn't a first down. It still says 4.
It was 4th and 1. It was 4th and 1.
In which case, that's the game, folks.
Yeah. See,
if you got it.
I'm blocked on my view here.
Yeah, you are.
Press box, but
I thought it was a first down, so I thought the game was over. But there wasn't people cheering like they should have been, so I was wrong.
So. They're coming out to measure it. Looked like he was short, though.
Boy, even giving that quarterback and those receivers 53 seconds, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
That looks short.
It's short. By about a foot.
Oh, boy, we're premature on that. I thought the game was over because I thought it was a first down.
On their own 8-yard line.
Yeah. This is dangerous now because you got Moore and Harmon, two dangerous weapons to watch for.
Sebastian Montlouise is on the sideline, revving up the crowd. We've got Trey Fudge deep. We've got Isaiah Allen deep. They're not going to give up something deep here. At least they're not going to. They're going to try like heck not to. But boy, oh boy, I fear number 4.
Yep, number 4 and number 2.
Yeah, number 2 and number 4. Man in motion, no timeouts left. Back just short of the end zone. Throwing it across the middle deep. He's got,
oh, he had a receiver.
He had him, but he threw it short, and Fudge was right there.
It didn't take much time off the
clock. No, only 6 seconds.
So there's a crossing route here.
This was a good play.
Yeah.
Look at that ball. Nice throw. No,
he slipped.
Yeah, he slipped, but it was behind him. He had to slip. I think the throw made him slip. 2nd and 10. The 10 doesn't matter. Snap. Back. Rushed. Get him. Get him. Oh, now he goes down. Why did he go down?
Oh, gosh. Do they have a timeout?
No.
No timeout.
He slid. I don't get that one.
He should have just thrown the ball. Not that we want him to do the right thing here, but
3rd and 7. Snap. Rush. Oh, block. Thrown deep. Man down.
No.
Oh, wow.
I saw a Woodbridge player down.
Oh, man. Lee fell in the coverage, and the big man was streaking down the sideline.
Luckily,
only Fudge was there.
Yeah.
They're both number 4, but Fudge gives away a lot of height. Let's go number 2, not number 4. Let's see that again. Lali looked like he fell. Boy, that was dangerous. There's the throw. There's Ali down. It's too far. It wasn't Fudge. It was Brown.
Allen was
Allen,
there
I'm sorry. It's Allen. 4th down, and this is it, folks. Flag.
There's a penalty. Looks like they were offsides.
Against New Brunswick.
They're moving too soon.
So it's 4th and 11 instead of 4th and 6. No big deal. They still got to throw it deep.
Yeah,
but, you know, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps.
And if a ball goes up in the air and a Woodbridge defender, they got to just knock it down.
I think there should be more guys deep, don't you? There's only 2 guys 20 yards back. That worries me. There's 2 guys that are 25-yard line.
Yeah.
4th and 11.
They're definitely giving up.
Into the end zone. Rushed. Caught. No. Throws it. Over to. Got it complete. Oh, no.
He got the first down.
But watch the clock keep running after they get the mark.
They got to get up and spike the ball right away.
Not snap it, snap it, spike it. There's the clock. Snap, 9 seconds to go. What an ending.
There's a frenzy out there right now.
And now this could be one more play. This could be it.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he has a cannon for an arm, but
let's see the replay of that. He got the ball in between a lot of guys.
He kept it alive just with his legs.
Wow, look at that. What a play. He's killed right there. Oh, Fudge slipped. There comes up number 5, Eric McPoy, with a big tackle from McPoy. That's McPoy. I've been saying that since the kid was in 4th grade.
The real McCoy?
That. No, that's my boy. All right, folks.
A lot of time. This is going to be the last play. Oh, no. He's got one more. He threw it out of bounds. He should have thrown it out of bounds that other play when he,
I know.
when he took the slide. Because he took a lot of time off the clock with that.
This is exciting football, folks. Woodbridge with a huge second half comeback and a great defensive stand. New Brunswick has not scored this half. Or have they? Am I missing someone? Was it 21-7 at the half?
It was 20 to 7.
20 to 7 at the half, yeah.
Yes.
Last play of the game, folks. Go get him. Go get him. Throws it deep. Mid high. Fudge is there. Picks it off.
Wow.
Doesn't matter who got it. I think Fudge got it.
Yeah.
What a game. Woodbridge wins 21-20.
Hey,
goes 7-0. Oh boy, this did not seem likely at halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it didn't. New Brunswick had all the momentum.
Let's see that again.
That was Cabrera on the pressure there. And Fudge goes
Fudge.
right up. Look at that. They're fighting for it.
I don't know who wound up with it. It looks like Fudge did.
Fudge
won
won
an interception.
Yeah, that was an interception. Great play.
Wow, but you got to give New Brunswick credit. They never quit.
Never did. They played a great game. They took it to us. And,
they did, boy. I don't know about you, but I was worried.
Woodbridge showed a lot of character today.
Well, let's at least get Ali on film after this. Let's get Smolder on film. Let's get Madgera on film. See what these guys have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game you just witnessed.
What a game.
We'll be right back, folks, with some post-game interviews. All right, we got some of the stars of the game here now for the Woodbridge Barons. To my right, Zach Smolder, Jameer Brown. Did I say that right? All right, Sebastian Monlewis and Justin Madgera. Let's start with the kicker. You were the difference in the game. I haven't seen you. He's done 4 games of yours all year. Have you missed an extra point all year?
I have a couple, and then I just get back in my groove.
But you didn't miss tonight?
No, sir.
Did you know when they missed that extra point, did anybody feel like I thought that, wow, that was huge because if we score, you're going to make your point?
Yes, sir. It's a big thing to get in the lead, and then we just kept it all through the game.
And Zach, we called your name a lot in the second half, man. You're on fire both ways. Tell me about the game.
Well, we definitely had an off week of practice. Coach was yelling at us, and we were slack in the weight room, but then we came back. We picked it up the last day of practice, and then we had a great game.
And Brown, tell me about what happened tonight.
First half, we relaxed a little bit. Came out, second half, we picked it up. Told our line to pick it up. They picked it up as well. I think that for y'all. Come on, bro. You know.
So what did the coach say at halftime there, Santino?
He just said we have to come out here with the fire that we had since week 1 playing St. Joe's and Colonia. We made our adjustments that we had to make. We relied on our power back and our line, and they carried us to victory.
And you had a huge play, man. When everybody thought the ball was going to lead, you took that ball in on a sneak. That was huge.
Yeah, I mean, I knew we just had to get the first down. I told him before the play started that I was going to score, and he said he'll get me in the end zone, and that's what happened. So it's just little plays like that, coming out here and executing, doing our job and working as a team, and that's what we'll continue to do in the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, on that play specifically, their nose tackle really submarined your center, and you did a great job of keeping your balance and getting into the end zone. Did you feel that play? Did you feel like the momentum shift where you had to move over?
Yeah, he was a pretty big dude. I don't know if you guys can see up there, but he was pretty big guy. I felt it on my knee, but we worked all off season for these type of moments, working hard in the weight room, and I knew we had to get the job done. So that was really it.
Now, as the quarterback, your team's down 20-7 at the half. What are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And what are you doing as far as keeping your team together and thinking about pulling this win out?
I just said, just like when we're up at halftime, we come out in the second half and start the game 0-0. It's a fresh start. I told the guys in the locker room, we just got to reset our minds, refocus, get our minds right, and come out here and execute. It's all about executing. It's a great team win.
Great job.
And Sebastian, I can say why you're the captain, man. After that last series, you were going up and down the sideline, cheering the whole stands on, getting everybody riled up. That really had to pump your team up.
Sure. I just try to bring the energy to the team. I try to encourage my team to go even harder every play because I know in practice we go hard. We come out here, we have to go hard. I know everybody, they're here for a reason. They're here for us to put on the show. And so I just told everybody, let's get up, let's put on a show for them.
Oh, you put one heck of a show on tonight. So does Ali Lee ever get tired?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
I mean, he had 46 carries. Well, 46.
And Zach, let me ask you, Zach, as an offensive line, when everybody in the stadium knows that Ali Lee's getting the ball, how do you guys keep that team? Because their pursuit, they were just going right at Ali. And as an offensive line, what did you guys have to do to try to at least give him a little bit of an opening?
Well, they were trying to shoot all the gaps. They were trying to come fast, scrape along the top. So we just had to keep our eyes up and get off our blocks and stay on our blocks and hit the guys coming faster.
Well, you had a couple of great key lead blocks. The mayor and I were talking about that, where you were either pulling or getting up front and leading those blocks. So you stayed on your blocks. There was one play you actually had driven your guy back 4 or 5 yards, and you stayed on him. So great job with that.
Thank you.
And how about the punt that the guy hit, accidentally? Boy, oh boy.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I know it's beautiful. You said that. Who was on the field for that? Who was there?
I was the punter.
And okay, so that was just unbelievable that fell in your lap like that.
That's the type of stuff we run
can't
gases
beat that.
for in practice. So.
Oh, here comes Lee. All right. There he is. All right, we don't have to say what the game. You realize you had 46 carries?
Yeah, I heard it.
221 yards. You tired?
Nah, not at all. We got a party.
Let's celebrate. Where do you guys go?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, all right. I thought you were going to say
it used to be the Rio.
You got a little endorsement deal going on
I'm about to go
here.
eat. Yes, I am.
So tell me about the game. You literally the whole offense was you. Kyle just said it. Everybody knew you were getting the ball the whole night. You still managed to pile up 221 yards. That's 5 yards of carry still.
Yeah, so it started with my line. I believed in them. They believed in me. And we got the work done. We got the job done.
Tell me about your college already. You're a couple games away from your last game as a junior. You already got an offer from Central Michigan.
Yeah, I was very excited for that. And with the line I have, more is coming, I believe.
Well, maybe you can take the line with you.
Yeah, I hope so.
That'd be a good deal. Okay, Kyle.
Ali, I asked this for Anthony Santino before. Halftime you're down 20-7. You guys haven't been in that area. It was unfamiliar territory for you guys. What do you do as a team leader? I know your players look to you for a lot of inspiration. What do you say in there at halftime? What do you tell them?
Honestly, so we had been in that situation last year against Sayreville, and but this time we went in there. We had no doubt in our minds that we were going to win. Nobody came in there thinking that we were going to lose heads down. So we came in there, we talked to them, and we came out here and we executed.
Probably the toughest 0-6 team you've ever faced before, though, right?
Yeah, right. They're not no 0-6 team. That's right. They got the win taken away because of an ineligible player, but they're a good team. I'm just happy we got the dub today.
What do you guys know about Bridgewater? Your last game of the regular season. I think they're about 500.
They play a tough schedule. They play a tough schedule, so we just got to come out hungry. We got to have a great week of preparation and practice, and we'll.
Are you guys home or away? Away. Okay, that's gonna be a tough one.
Road trip to the territory. We got to bring it to them every play.
All right. Well, good luck, gentlemen. Great game tonight. You really excited the whole stands. Yeah. It's one of our best.
Shout out to them too, because they.
Go ahead,
we fed off their energy, and then they really helped us get this win too.
And you sent the seniors off with a victory, right? On senior day.
All right, congratulations, gentlemen. We'll see you. Good luck in the playoffs. Good luck against Bridgewater.
Good job.
Nice game. Nice game,
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Great game.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Good job. Way to go, big guy.
Great game, Justin.
Thank you. Good job. All right, Zach. Good job.
So, when we start talking someday about when we retire, the best games we've called, this is one of them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you see a 2-touchdown deficit, and you just saw the body language in Woodbridge and the confidence in New Brunswick. And, I think it starts with the coach, and then it goes down to the quarterback and the tailback, Ali Lee, to get that team going at halftime.
The last two drives of the first half versus the first two drives of the second half were polar opposites.
Absolutely.
We were so down and so flat and then so pumped and so excited.
We threw those 2 picks right before the end of the first half, and then we came right down.
Hey, Coach!
Nice long drive.
Let's try to get Coach on.
Let's get Coach LaSalle over
here.
here.
See what he said at the half. So, Coach, you've never lost a game as a high school coach.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Head coach, right?
Right, you've never lost.
No. Oh, last year. You had one last year. This is
that's
second
right.
year.
This is your second year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, tell me about the game. What did you say to your team at halftime?
I didn't really have to say too much to them, to be honest. I think that they knew that they weren't playing up to their potential in the first half, and we were just killing ourselves. And we blew 2 coverages on defense. We didn't even play defense in the first half, to be honest. We left a touchdown off of the board right over here because, again, we hurt ourselves. So we went in there. We knew we had to play better. Kids kept their head up, and we came out here in the second half and executed.
And boy, when you saw that missed extra point by New Brunswick, did you think in the back of your mind, this is going to mean something?
Told them that at half. I said, they missed the extra point. It's going to hurt them. We're going to score 2 touchdowns, and we're going to win by 1.
There you go.
Yeah. You called that earlier. We were talking about their strength of schedule. They played a pretty tough schedule coming into this game with Piscataway and Saraville and North Brunswick. And, there's always that difference in the division. So, you come in, you don't want to obviously take them too lightly. Yeah. What did you do all week to prepare this team?
We just did our normal routine. We lined up with some of the fronts that they look. We knew they had some really good players. Number 2, number 4, number 54 on the defensive line. He's a great player, and it's hard to emulate that in practice. But we came out. We had a good week of practice. We practiced all different fronts, and they were moving. And we were able to just come out here and execute and get out of here with a close win.
But number 2 had 176 yards in the first half, and you shut them down in the second half.
He broke those 2 long ones.
Right.
You catch the ball 80 yards, you're going to have a good night. He's a good player. He's got a couple offers, but in the second half defensively, we got 3 and out, and I think the other series they got a first down. We got off the field right then and there. So
we were wondering if he had a few offers. I was talking about Dwayne Jarrett when he played at New Brunswick, and 6'6", 215-pound wide receiver. There's not too many people that match up with him on Woodbridge.
No, and he could run, and he's athletic. He's a good basketball player too. He could, he's a 3 or 4 year starter in basketball. But we were able to get to the quarterback in the second half, and that threw off their timing a little bit. And we just did a better job overall in the second half. So.
And what can you tell us about Bridgewater next week?
Tough opponent, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to enjoy this tonight, and then we'll get back to work tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. McCormick.
Great job, Coach.
Anderson, thank you. All right.
All right, folks, you've seen a good one. Thanks for watching.